Welcome back to the Slow Burn Podcast, episode 26 of season 3, our season finale. How's it going, everyone? My name is Patrick from Nintentalk, and like always, joined by the Cozy Queens, Peyton. How we doing?
I can't believe this is it, guys. No, but I am so excited to be here today. As always, it's Peyton of Payton'sCorner. That's Peyton with an A, not Peyton with an E or an I, but love you anyway. And yeah, I cannot believe it's the end of the 3rd season. This was like weird because we took like this season is the same season from last year. Like last year when we did it, we just kept going. So it feels like this season's been going on forever, but we love it. I'm into the vibe. Min, how are you doing?
Hi, yes, I'm doing well too. It's Min. My channel is Min's Meadow. And just like Peyton, I'm always excited to be here too. And yeah, we just have a lot of good things coming up this month that we've been talking about. We're going to be at PAX East. So if you're going, we have a panel. So we hope to see you there. But yeah, we're planning for that. So it's been really exciting.
Yeah, should be good. We are actually, this podcast will be in full video form over on our YouTube and our Patreon. Actually, every week it's over on Patreon as a full video. So, you know, something to consider. But we're giving it to you for free this week. Speaking of Patreon, head over there. Patreon.com/slowburncast. You can support us for as little as $5 a month. Peyton is blowing bubbles. You could be seeing this right now. $5 a month to support us. And there's higher tiers for more rewards. Like every week we do an after show. That's another 40 minutes of nonsense. People love the after show.
I wouldn't call. We talked about really important things.
We did.
For every episode.
Some
highlights. We will today too.
We talk about documentaries. They call me out for not playing enough cozy games. We do.
You took that to heart.
Yeah.
We have fun.
I like the afterburns where we tell like the one that we shared our childhood photos and we just started like telling cringy childhood stories. That one was one of my favorites. That one sticks with me.
That was good.
Aww.
Yeah.
Emo Min sticks with me. Like I just I haven't forgotten.
Good.
And yeah, you can even do a free trial and you can like look at all the stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't want to say some people do this free trial and then they listen to every single afterburn we've ever done and then they cancel.
Which is a challenge. There's like over 50
There's a lot.
Now. Yeah.
But you can do it. I mean, I see if you like it.
And then speaking of YouTube, at slowburncast, you can check out all of our video clips and possibly full video podcast episodes.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
We do. Well, we already do that, but right now there's no video.
Yeah. Yeah, you can listen to it there. Check out our YouTube. Check out our Patreon.
You can look at the logo. You can stare at the pretty little logo.
Yeah. Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at it.
This is our final episode of season 3. We will be back though. Patreon, it will be the 31st of this month. Everywhere else, it'll be the 1st. The episodes will come out. April Fools? Maybe I'm lying right now. Who knows?
Can't trust us.
But yeah, check it out. And then we're like 99% sure that we're going to get the recording of our PAX panel that will then upload as a video as well. But there is a dumb little chance that they don't record it, but I don't think so. I think there's a
strong chance. I would like to vlog some things. Are you guys going to vlog things? Maybe we can make a little joint slow burn vlog for our friends.
Yeah. I actually bought these like fancy lapel mics.
Oh, good.
Oh,
okay, because last year. Yeah, did you?
Did I what?
Did you buy us one?
No, well, it comes with 2 and they hook up to your phone.
So he's got to pick a favorite.
So I got I got
okay.
Who's more interesting? I'll be like, Peyton, grab the mic, you know?
Yeah.
Min, how do you feel? He
enough.
said Peyton first.
Yeah, well, I think what he really meant to say is he's giving me one and you one, and he's actually the one that's
I'm filming, and then
he's his own videographer.
Last year, you both clowned on me so hard at PAX East because I brought my full giant microphone and I was just like carrying it around with me and I didn't use it the whole time. Not
Because
once.
it was just
She had her equipment in that bag.
I
it
didn't
was
know what
so
to bring.
funny. It was so funny because we were in line. I think actually to play Story of Seasons or Rune Factory, one of those. And then you're like, man, my bag is so heavy. And I'm like, what do you have in there? And she opened it up. She pulled out a giant USB mic. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, but recently I told Peyton that one of my friends remembered her as the girl with the big backpack.
And that is so embarrassing. I will be bringing the smallest purse. And I'm not even bringing a backpack. Well, I need a backpack because I'll have the laptop.
Peyton's going to bring
that
a
we'll
drawstring bag.
Literally, and I'm just going to carry my laptop and that's it. Nothing else. I didn't even need I don't think I could have used the microphone anyway.
You brought your laptop.
Yeah, but I feel like I didn't that one day when I showed you everything in my bag. I don't even think I had it. So like, why did I bring the microphone?
I don't know.
Just like, I don't know. I think I was just nervous. I was like,
it
oh.
was your buddy.
Because Pat was saying, it was the first time I met you guys in person. Pat was like, yeah, I'm gonna film a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go like interview people around PAX. And I was like, should I do that? And then like none of us did any of that.
Yeah, I soon realized that like what audio would I be using? Like you can't record someone at a convention with just a phone and then expect to get good audio. So I don't know, they're like little mics that go on. I'm going to test them out soon, but there'll be some good content coming out of that.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome content.
Or
I can't
bad
wait.
content. We'll see.
Yeah. Or really bad content. Well, we're
Really
going to have a
bad, we'll
cooking
see.
competition. Now I
we
guess
are
we're bringing
going
our
to do it?
Probably. We're going to bring our
Okay.
Switches.
Apparently.
Okay, when I say this offline, you're like, I don't know, maybe. And then you're on the show, you're like, yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna bring them.
I don't like traveling with my Switch 2. Like, I don't feel safe taking it out, and it's so expensive.
What are we bringing are we playing Mario Kart? Like, what are we bringing our Switch 2s for?
This was Min's idea.
Well, I'll bring mine. I guess I have to bring the dock.
I'll bring it. Are you
Just
guys
bring
gonna
your extra
steal
dock,
it?
Pat. I don't want to unplug mine.
My extra dock. Okay. We'll see.
Pat's rich, so he has more than one dock.
He has 10 docks. He has
We
one for
gotta
every
squash this
screen.
rumor, okay? I'm not rich! I'm not rich. Anyway,
How are you?
Peyton, there was another Nintendo presentation with more cozy games. What's that about?
Good segue. Yeah, I'll take over the show at this point. This is my designated segment that I'm gonna run today. Okay, so this is unfortunately like this is one of the fun examples of sometimes the show, our timing isn't the best because last week on Tuesday, which is the day our show comes out for Patreon, and then the next day for everybody. On Tuesday last week, there was an Indie World Direct. So we just missed this to talk about it last week, but hopefully we'll still excite you by talking about our opinions on what happened. If you don't know about Indie World, it is a nice little Nintendo Direct. They're usually pretty short, and it will feature all indie games. And of course, indie is not always synonymous with cozy games, but we find that a lot of times, a lot of the indie games happen to be what at least the three of us may consider cozy. I know, did both of you live react to this, or did I make that up?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Okay, go watch both of their live reactions. I was asleep, so don't look for mine. But I'm excited about this. We're going to do our little smash or pass that we always like to do here on the show. So we're going to go through the games that were featured in this Indie World Direct. And then there are more games that were shown in the Japanese version. Is that what the rest of them are?
Yeah, so
Why were there different games?
I don't know why the US does this. Like, maybe they just think we want like a quick and whatever presentation, whatever. Ours was 15 minutes long. Japan had 29 minutes.
Oh.
Also, I noticed
We're
that
not as
in
cool.
Japan, they don't do the sizzle reels. They don't ever do that.
Oh.
So it's
Weird.
like, I think that's
I
like
kind of hate the sizzle reel, to be honest.
I
it's
like
too
it and I
quick.
hate it. Because like, we're going to
It's
get to the
fun.
games that were in them, but damn,
Yeah.
there was like great games in them. So
I know,
It's
and they
hard
were
to
like
pick
for
up on
5
them.
seconds. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like you blink and you miss them. Same thing with any showcase that does a sizzle reel. Like, I always feel like that with the Wholesome Direct, too. But they're trying to show so many games, there's only so much time, so, like,
yeah.
I understand. But yeah, so we're going to go through the games. We're going to play Smash or Pass, aka Smash equals we want to play the game. Smash. Pass, we don't want to play it. Not our vibe. Love it for you, maybe not for us. And then wish list is kind of our neutral option. We try to look at the games for what they are rather than like in the context of will I realistically play the game because I might be playing Pokopia or I might be playing Tamagotchi Life at this time. We try not to think about it like that and take the game for what they are. Play along with us. Let us know what you would smash or pass. Now, the fun thing is I actually did not watch the showcase. So I'm going in not knowing what half of the games are, and it's going to be extra fun. And I'm excited to tell you about the games as I learned about them for the very first time. So the showcase started out with a game called, I'm going through all of these, right? Have we decided all of them are fine?
We can go through them, but I think some of them are going to be like
quickies.
An instant we can skip, kind of.
Okay. This first game is called Denshattack. Denshattack. Yep, Denshattack. Flip, trick, and grind your train in a fast-paced, off-the-rails ride through a colorful Japanese dystopia. Outmatch rival gangs, wreck a shady megacorp, and take back the tracks with nothing but skill, speed, and style. This game is coming out for Steam in June. I'm imagining it's the same for Switch, but please fact check me on that. And yeah, it has a really cool art style. It's very vibrant and very fast paced. Might not be what everyone considers cozy, but why not, eh? Why not? What do you guys think about this one? Will you be smashing, passing, or wish listing Denshattack?
I think this is one of the ones we can go through pretty quick. I mean, it looks cool, and it's a great way to start off the show. Very high energy, almost too high energy for 9 a.m. for me personally, but looks cool. I would have to probably see more. So I think I'm gonna pass on this one. Really, really cool thing. Really like quick note though. A lot of these games that we're gonna talk about, because they're in an indie world, chances are they've been out on Steam. So now we have that extra tool of going on Steam and being like, oh wow, this has great reviews or overwhelmingly positive or whatever. So yeah, I'd probably skip on this one though. Just kind of not a game that I enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, it does look really, really cool visually, and it looks really fun and high energy. But yeah, I'm also going to pass on it. Not because it's a bad game or anything. It's just not something I typically play. But I think they did start out really well here, and it looks really, really fun, really cool. Kind of has this cool anime style and this whole bus that you can or train that you can customize, and you're kind of flipping it around like it's a what are those little skateboards that you'd go boop 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 with your finger?
Oh, like the tech decks?
Tech decks?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of, but in the game.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one too. I think it looks really cool. I don't know that this is my personal genre, but if I wanted to try it out, this seems like a fun one, and I do really like the art style, so definitely a fun way to kick off the showcase. It wasn't 9 a.m. for everybody, Pat. Time zones exist.
That's right. It was 6 a.m. for some people on the West Coast.
Okay, and then other people who live on the other side of the world, it was nighttime for them.
That's true.
It's not all about us, anyways.
I'm just saying my experience, Payton.
It was at 9 a.m., yeah. Okay, I feel like I have to give a content warning for the next game. So I'm giving you a content warning for the next game. The next game is called My Little Puppy, and it's going to deal with animal loss, okay? I don't think we're going to get too deep into that, but in case you want to skip this one, just letting you know that's what the game is going to be about. So this one is called My Little Puppy. Patrick did think this was called My Little Pony before the show. It is not. It is not one of the ponies. It is puppies. This game actually has already been out on Steam. It came out in November, so it's been out for a little bit now. And this is about a little corgi who was once an abandoned dog, and the description is really, really long. Hold on. Pretty much, it's about the afterlife. So the dog has passed away, but they catch their dad's scent, and so now they're going on a journey to meet back up with their dad. So you're going through this journey through the afterlife. It is like an exploration 3D adventure game, obviously story driven and emotional, but it seems like it's meant to have a very sweet kind of feeling. What do you guys think about this one? I mean, there's like a beautiful gif of the puppy with an angel halo like running on the rainbow bridge, which is like just doing too much for me. But it's very, very sweet. So what do you guys think about this one? Will you be smashing, passing, or wishlisting?
Yeah, this one really pulls on the heartstrings. And I think it's coming May 29th, 2026 for Switch and maybe consoles, but it looks like it already has been out on Steam since November and has overwhelmingly positive reviews. So that's a good sign. But oh my gosh, there's a little pug in the game. I have a pug. It looks really good and really like heartfelt, and reading through the Steam page just makes you sad. It says, there is a saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
Yeah. Ain't no way in hell I'm playing this, dude.
What? This is a smash for me. I feel like
Really?
Yes, puppy.
Yeah, puppy,
Well,
yes.
yes.
Death, puppy,
Yes.
no.
I mean, I feel like there's a time where you just, maybe you would play it because you need to feel something. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, overwhelmingly positive. I mean, art style looks great. Like, I mean, it looks good. Dude, those first 2 games back to back, though, what a friggin' whirlwind of emotions, dude.
Like, very different, very different.
So, I mean, also, it's a little premium of a price, like $24.99, and I would have to assume that this is like a shorter game. I'm just assuming.
Well, it's been out. We can look at like how long it takes to beat. Yeah,
my guess is like 6 hours max.
How long to beat My Little Puppy? My Little Puppy. Let's see. I see it on the website.
Yeah, what does it say?
Okay. What did you say?
I
Your
said
guess?
6.
Yeah, main story takes about 5 hours to beat. Main plus side is 5 hours, and completionist is 5.5 hours.
Yeah, he looked up.
About.
I did not look it up. Okay.
Just kidding.
$24.99 for 5 hours of dying puppies. Listen, I am.
Oh my god.
Okay, the puppy's already dead. The puppy is already dead.
Dead puppies.
They're
I
not
am gonna
technically
be
dead. They're living
They're
on
in the afterlife.
afterlife.
Exactly.
I'm gonna skip.
you.
I could see this game going on deep discount, especially because it's been out for a while and it looks
On
successful.
Steam, yeah.
So I think if you're interested in this game, maybe wait a couple months or so. I could see this game going like under 10, and I think at that price, I would be maybe pulling the trigger. No pun intended. But Payton, what do you think? What do you think, Payton?
I don't take any responsibility for associating with you. Yeah, this one I'm so mixed. I don't even know him. I'm so mixed on this one because I do love an emotional What?
You're like, I don't know him.
I don't know this man. I don't know who he is. I don't take any responsibility. I don't know him, like whatever. Anyways, I'm so mixed on this one. I do love an emotional story. I feel like this is one that will make you sad, like you're gonna cry, but like you'll be like, oh my god. And I would love to celebrate all of the puppies in my life. I think this is I want to say like it's too sensitive for me now, but it's been like a few years since I lost my childhood puppies, and it's been a couple years, but I feel like I'm still very still sensitive about it. Maybe because I have a dog now, and he's like turning 7, and I'm like, oh my god, he's getting older, and I have like anticipatory grief about it, and I'm like, I can't. So I think this is a game I would be able to appreciate in the future, but I think it might be a little too much for me in my little sensitive dog lover heart. So I'll say wishlist. I'm glad games like this exist. I think it is such a fun way to tell stories, to play them as games, and I'm glad this exists, but I will cry too much for now. So I will politely wishlist my little puppy. The next game, I closed the thing, so I'm gonna just fill the space with talking until I pull it up. Okay, the next game is called Heave Ho 2, and it's not out yet, but it's gonna come out. It's not out on Steam either yet, but it's gonna come out. It is a 2 to 4 player party game sequel that takes couch co-op mayhem online for the first time. Grab what you can and swing to win. So there are these cute little dudes with long arms. You're swinging. Take your partner. You're swinging with your partner is not what I meant to say. But if that's what your vibe is, go for it. Go for it. Take your partner by the hand or head and swing your ungainly chain from platform to pillar and beyond. Let go at the wrong moment and meet your splattery end. Okay, so it's like a platforming multiplayer cute game. I've never played the first one. It's on sale on Steam. The first one is 75% off, so it's like $2.
Ooh.
What do you guys think about Heave Ho 2?
I had
Smash
never
Pass?
heard of the first one. But yeah, I thought it looked cute and fun. It kind of reminds me of Pico Park, but like that vibe, but like kind of like I remember playing that, and it's another multiplayer game, and like none of us were ever gonna get through a level ever, and that's what I get from this, is that if I played this with like you guys, I feel like we would never get through it, you know? Like it's just one of those you just laugh and have fun. So I think it'd be really fun, but I'm gonna pass on it just because I don't really play a lot of games like with my friends, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Like, this was the first one I do remember was kind of like a little hidden gem on the Nintendo Switch and stuff. And I think this was the first time it was like announced for anywhere. So that's kind of cool that they did
Debut.
that. Yeah, it says coming this summer. I don't know, 2 to 4 player game. I don't really like, this would be a PAX East game. This would be like a Airbnb, you know, Heave Ho 2, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm probably going to pass because I don't really do much with co-op stuff.
Yeah, I feel like this makes me want to play. We never played Peak together, that climbing game. I feel like it's making me want to play that one. But yeah, I'm the same way. I agree with what you guys said. I don't play a lot of co-op games. Glad they exist though. And this one does look silly and fun, but I don't think realistically that I would be running to play it, but cool that they have a nice little sequel coming out. So I will say pass, and that was Heave Ho 2. Speaking of 2, we're keeping with the sequel vibes. We've talked about this game a lot, and here we are. We're going to talk about it again. It's Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, which came out in early access in November, but it's going to be coming for its full release, not just to Steam, but also to Switch, obviously, hence the Nintendo Direct we're talking about. Now, I've never played the first Moonlighter, but you guys know all of the things about it. It is an action RPG with roguelike elements and a tale about new beginnings. With no coin to your name, you and the other townsfolk find yourself stranded in the distant village of Tresna. Now it's up to you to get back on your feet and turn your humble shop into the beating heart of the villagers' wealth. Explore dangerous dungeons, gather relics, sell them, and reinvest in your friends' establishments, unlock new weapons, armor, shop decorations, and more importantly, restore hope that things can one day turn around. Pat, I know you love the first Moonlighter so much, and you hate early access so much, so I know you've been waiting.
Yep.
Is this your time? Or no?
I think it is my time. This is my pick of the show.
I forgot we're doing that.
Oh, I thought it was really with the pick of the month.
Wait, this is your pick out of all of the ones?
There's
No
another
judging.
one that comes close.
Okay.
There's another one
okay.
that comes close, but I think
Not to disrespect Moonlighter 2. I'm sure you're great. There's some other ones. Anyway.
Okay, the reason why I'm saying this, Moonlighter, the first one, which is often on sale, by the way, listeners, it's always on sale. Fantastic
like
game.
a threat.
Fantastic game. I do feel like it's lost some of its charm from going to pixel art to 3D. Like, imagine if Moonstone Island did this. It would lose some of its charm.
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so, maybe.
So, I don't know. You know, this is a premium game. I just looked at the It's $30. It's kind of premium for this kind of game.
Yeah.
But I do remember playing the demo for this, and the game has changed from the first one. It's a lot more difficult now. I feel like they're definitely like focusing in on more of like the roguelike stuff compared to like the shopkeeping stuff. But I've been, you nailed it. Like, I'm so excited about this game, but I didn't get it on early access because this type of game, like, I want to be complete or close to complete before they come out with the eventual DLC. So yeah, this is a day one.
Oh, is that confirmed or is that speculation?
Speculation. I mean, the last game had a couple DLC packs. Yeah, okay. They haven't announced anything yet. But yeah, day one for me. Day one.
Nice.
Smash.
I think they did a good job going from pixel. I only played the demo back when it was on Switch, and I do own it. I just haven't gotten to the first one, but I think they did a good job going from pixel art to the 3D. And if you really think about it, like, a lot of games do end up doing that. I mean, maybe a lot of the times pixel art is like the choice, and it's like they want to stick with that. But I like Pokemon has done that, Harvest Moon has done that. It just kind of, I don't know, maybe once you get the budget to be able to do that, you want to do that, and it definitely makes it stand out more and maybe opens up to another audience who maybe doesn't like pixel art. So I think it's a cool idea that they change the art style for number 2. And I just don't know that I'm going to pick it up right away. I'm going to say wish list just because I would like to play it, but I would like to play the first one first. And it sounds like there were some changes that Pat mentioned from having played the demo that maybe made this one seem a little less like the first one, like some of the mechanics were changed. So I'd like to try the first one first.
Like, there's this thing that they're doing in this one where there's like a bag system. So like you go into like these dungeons and then you like put things in your inventory, but you have to like manage where you put it in your inventory because like there's some things that like erase a line if you have it in a certain, so it's like kind of a puzzle game now too. So I like that they're adding things. I'm not against that, but I'm wondering if it's going to be as cozy, even though there's a ton of combat and it's very difficult. I wonder if it's going to be as cozy as the first one. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel very similar to Min. I'm interested in this one, but I feel like I should probably play the other one first. I don't think it's a prerequisite. It does seem like a totally other thing. So if you're just interested in this one and you haven't played the first one, even though apparently it's on sale all the time and maybe get it, I think you can just jump into this one. But yeah, I think I probably would more prefer to play the first one first. So because of that, I'll give this one a wish list, but I love a roguelike and a roguelite so much so that I like wonder if I can call myself a cozy gamer all the time, though I do think there are cozy roguelites and roguelikes, but I feel like now I'm starting to like them even when they're not cozy. I'm like, who am I? I don't know who I've become. But yeah, definitely interested in this one, but might want to check out that first game first. So I'm going to wishlist Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. The next game, I think, is one of the standouts from the indie world. This is a game that has been on my social media for so long, and every time I see a picture of this game, I'm like, when is it coming out? It's coming out in the summer at some point. It's called Woodo, and you have to look up this game. If you're not watching the video, you have to look up this game. It just is so... The art style is crazy. It's a 3D coloring book game that you can touch. It's a relaxing puzzle tale told through handcrafted wooden dioramas. And it is just like, I don't know, like the most stunning, beautiful thing ever, I feel like. There's a story throughout as well, but pretty much you're putting together these little wooden scenes piece by piece. As you place objects in their correct spots, each scene will slowly fill with color and come to life, revealing charming animations and small surprises. Follow the story of Foxy and Ben, the frog, through a series of interconnected dioramas, each capturing a unique moment from their shared adventure. Now, I feel like I know what you guys are going to say about this game, but what are the vibes on Woodo? Smash, pass, wishlist.
What are we going to say, huh?
That you're going to play it, because it looks like it's like, well, okay. Lore of the show, and I bring this up all the time, never forget when we smashed or passed Tiny Glade, and both of you were like, what the heck? I'm not really into it. And I was like, guys, it's going to be such a good game. And then both of you played more of Tiny Glade than I ever even did. This is giving that same kind of energy to me of like very like aesthetically pleasing, relaxing. If there are little wooden sounds, maybe even ASMR-y. I don't know that for sure though.
Clink, clink, clink.
Am I wrong
Yeah.
or no?
I'll be smashing this. I think it looks
Yeah.
great. I think Switch is a perfect console for it. I think it makes a ton of sense. Yeah, just you got to look up the trailer, or if you're watching the video, you're seeing the trailer right now. Oh my god, thanks, man. Thanks so
Min
much.
edited it in. Thanks, man.
I didn't hear you. I think. Just kidding.
Okay.
I think that like, I was just trying to listen to the trailer to hear the sounds, but I don't know.
do that.
If there was like the sound, I can imagine
Who
like
always says they're too
clinks
skinny?
and like a chunk,
I
chunk,
had to
chunk, like
fight a sneak-
shaving wood, but I guess not because you're not really doing that. But like you're putting the pieces on. It looks so nice. Like honestly, I'm gonna smash this one too. I really regret not playing the demo. I had the chance to play this at PAX East the last 2 years, never did, and plus they had some demo on Steam. I don't know if it's still out.
It still
but
is. It still is.
I'd like to
At the time
try
of
it.
recording, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looks really, really fun. I'd really like to try it.
Peyton?
Yeah. I'm so excited about this game. If it were not for one other game that we'll talk about later, this is my second pick. My second place pick of the month. I think this game looks so pleasing. I love like the wood vibe. There's something very cozy to me about like it's
Yeah.
not about a toy shop, but it's giving me like little wooden toy shop energy.
Mhm.
And even
Very
like the little
satisfying.
yeah, it just gives very satisfying, and I think this is made by a small team. Like I feel like I've been seeing them post progress pictures of this game for a long time. So I don't know. I love the energy surrounding the game. I wonder like how much there is to do. I wonder how long the game is going to be.
Yeah.
I wonder like will it get repetitive? I don't know. I think it's gonna be like a short and sweet kind of game, but hopefully it'll be fun, meaningful. I think it will be. So definitely going to smash Woodo, which is coming out some point in the summer. The next game is called Mini Shoot Adventure. Multiple adventures, not just one, multiple. This game has been out on Steam for like a hot second. And by that, I mean it's been out since April of 2024, but it's coming to Nintendo Switch. It is where you fly into a charming, handcrafted world and go on an adventure that mixes up open exploration with crispy twin-stick shooter action. Fight your way from the shiny overworld to the deepest caves, improve your ship, and overcome the dungeon bosses to rescue your friends. I have never heard of this game. Have you guys heard of this game? And also Smash Pass wishlist?
I've heard more about it recently. Like people have been coming out and saying like, "Oh, I love this game. Can't believe it's on Switch." Yeah, basically it's like a Legend of Zelda if you're like in a ship. It's like an old school Legend of Zelda if like you're in a bullet hell ship game. So,
That's cool.
yeah, I'm going to wishlist it. It was one of the stealth drops. Like it's out now on Switch.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
and it has a Switch 2 edition.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
wish list, leaning on smashing, but definitely wish listing.
Honestly, I'll wishlist it. I feel like I might never play it, but it looks really satisfying. Like you just going around and like doing the little shoot it and like get rid of stuff. I don't know. It's kind of looks satisfying to me, so I'll wishlist it. But not something I typically play. But it just kind of looks fun and simple. But like it does its thing and it does it well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm typically not a bullet hell girly.
Girly.
You know, but I like the art style a lot. I agree. It looks very satisfying. Realistically, I probably won't play it, so I'm gonna give it a smash. But I do think it looks cool, and glad to see it's not only coming to Switch, but there's a Switch 2 version as well. That's awesome to see. And I always like when they do shadow drops during these directs. Some of my favorite games have been like shadow drops that have happened during Indie Worlds, so love to see that. That is Mini Shoot Adventures. The next game is called The Midnight Walk. And this one is already out on Steam. It came out in May of last year, but it will be coming to Nintendo Switch. This is a scary game. immediately is what
Yeah,
I'm learning.
no,
This is a scary game. Follow the Midnight Walk in a dark adventure from the minds behind Lost in Random. Befriend a lost lantern creature and light your way through a world of wonder and terror. Outsmart monsters and marvel at details in a landscape handcrafted with real clay and animated in a stop-motion style. This game is giving me Little Nightmares. Is what it's giving me, but absolutely,
Scarier.
this is terrifying. Oh my god!
Yeah, we could probably skip this one. The art style's very
It's too
cool.
late.
Too late.
The art style's very cool. Like if Tim Burton was going through something, and that's saying a lot. So, very positive reviews. It actually came out last year. I will most likely be skipping it though.
Yeah. I seen creepy bugs, creepy spider. It's a skippy, skip for me. But you know what? Good job. They made it really scary for those who like the horror. I think it'll be good for
This
you.
is sick. Wait, I love it. I think it looks so
Good.
good. I'm like, wait, this looks so cool. It's giving Little Nightmares, but like it's giving me a little bit like I used to love Little Big Plan as a kid, and one of the characters looks like a little sack boy, kind of, and I like that. This is I would play it for Halloween type of game. I'm not on a random Tuesday, but like in the Halloween season, I feel like I would try this one. So I'm gonna say Smash because I'm scared and I think it looks kind of fun, and I like the stop motion. I think is really cool. So. There's also a VR mode, and absolutely not.
God.
Could you imagine us at the Airbnb? We'll get VR headsets.
We'll just
And
give it
we
to
will-
Min and let Min do the VR and just watch.
Have you guys ever done VR?
I can't
Yeah.
do it for very long. I get
Oh.
like migraines.
It's
I've
tight
never
on
done
your
it.
head, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I would like it. I feel like I would get dizzy. But who knows? All right, well, that is the Midnight Walk. See, this is like the fun that we get of me not looking up any of the games beforehand. I'm so excited to like have these reactions in real time. The next game is called Rotwood, which just came out, I'm assuming, for Switch the same time. It just came out on March 3rd for Steam. But I don't know if it's out for Switch yet, or if it is. Ooh, the reviews are mixed. Okay, we're not gonna listen to that. Well, let's talk about it. Anyway, the world has been thrown into chaos, and it's up to you and your friends to battle the corrupted beasts of the Rotwood. Upgrade your gear, choose your preferred weapon, and hone your skills to defend your safe haven. It has a really cool art style. It's very combat heavy. There's cool little monsters, weapons, boss fights. I don't know what else to say. Those are all of the buzzwords. It's a dungeon crawler that is hack and slash.
See, I thought
Got it.
Peyton would be like immediately interested in this one because
Yeah.
it's giving Cult of the Lamb
I am interested
Without
because
the
it's giving
cult.
Cult of the. No, I am. I agree.
without the cult
like
part.
it.
Yeah, it just looks like a
I like the
darker
creatures.
dungeon crawler. This is the same developer that made I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Don't Starve.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
that's what people always said reminded them of Cult of the Lamb, I think.
yeah. And there's actually a Cult of the Lamb Don't Starve collab. So every time
Oh.
I play Cult of the Lamb, there's a character in Cult of the Lamb that is from Don't Starve that you can have in your cult.
Yeah,
and
Don't
that game's
Starve.
Shadow dropped on the Switch, so you could play it.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Yeah, this game is out now on there. Again, I don't know. I feel like these types of games, I would just rather play Cult of the Lamb, especially because it got the huge update. So I would still probably wishlist this one just to see some reviews. I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird. It says recent reviews mixed, but overall very positive. So
Yeah.
I don't
Weird.
know. But I'm going to say wishlist, leaning towards skip. But I think it looks great.
Yeah.
These are the types of indies that the Switch needs, for sure.
I mean, it seems like they know what they're doing, this developer, if they did well with Don't Starve and everything. Or what's it called? Just Starve?
Yeah.
Don't starve, yeah.
Don't
Just
starve.
starve.
Just starve.
I can't remember. But yeah, it looks fun,
I'm
honestly.
wondering if I'm
I
doing
think I'll wish this one as well. might not play it, but it definitely interested me enough to be like, hey, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty satisfying. It looks like they know what they're doing. Might be a little too hard for me, but looks good.
This looks so good. I love it. I think it looks really cool. I like this style of combat. I think it's fun. And I like how the creatures look in this one. Like it's got a dark vibe, but it's very vibrant still. It's very vibrant, like fantastical to me. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I had never heard of this one before. Smash. I think it looks cool. And actually, it's funny. It's called Rotwood because in the Cult of the Lamb DLC, one of the main parts of it is called the Rot. So I'm like, ooh, it is giving Cult of the Lamb to me, which I love.
Okay.
So it's all connected. So yeah, that was Rotwood, which is out now. The next game is called Mixtape. Have you guys ever made somebody a mixtape? You're older than me.
Not a tape, but
I don't
a
know.
CD.
Not a
You
tape.
did that.
No. Mixed CD.
Have you made people like a romantic? Like, oh, here you go, baby.
I don't think I did romantic, but I made myself them. My sister would make them, and I also would make them for my best friend in high school. We still did it just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
never
dad had all these blank
romantic.
CDs.
But I remember my friends would give me mixed CDs, and that's how I found a lot of bands that I was like, I had no idea. But I was younger. Thinking I make mixtapes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old you have to be for a mixtape, but I had CDs as well that I would make for my 10th birthday party. The party favor was I made everyone a custom CD of my favorite songs, and it had a burned picture of me on it. I don't know I don't know who needed it, but
it's like something so valuable in that because it's like somebody made you this and then you have it physically and then they might have wrote the songs on it, but you don't really know what they are until you put it in that boombox or in your car and listen to it. And nowadays they're making playlists and then like, here you go. And there's something different about that where you're kind of like, oh yeah, I'll listen to it. But it's like the attention spans I feel like are so bad that it's like, I don't know, maybe it's different for the young.
I'm going to sound super old.
Earphone in.
I'm going to sound super old here, but when I was younger, I'm talking young, like maybe like
young.
6. I do remember, like, I had, like, a stereo and, like, a tape player, and I do remember recording the radio to put on a tape.
Why?
What do you mean? That's how you did it.
Oh.
The radio station would be on, and, like...
I don't remember a world before iTunes, unfortunately.
I remember bringing my Walkman to vacation and in the car, and, like, I'd have to make sure I'm, like, holding it steady so I'm not scratching it. And I had those really weird thin headphones that went over your head. They were like this, but really small.
So wait, how did you record a song from the radio? It was like, okay, oh my God, my song is on. I gotta record it. Like, are you missing the first minute of the song? Like, how do you know?
I mean, you would have like a tape in the player, and then the DJ or whatever would be like, and listen to this, and you would just kind of take a chance,
Oh.
And if it was a song you didn't want, you'd rewind and try again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love that. Well, anyway, this game's called Mixtape. It's coming out in May. At least it is on Steam, so I'm assuming probably the same on Switch, but it's coming May 7th on Steam. On their last night together, 3 friends embark on one final adventure, played through a mixtape of memories set to the soundtrack of a generation. So it is a narrative game. En route to their final party together, a perfectly curated playlist draws 3 friends into dreamlike reenactments of their formative memories. Experience a variety of narrative vignettes, exploring the pivotal moments that shaped them. Players will immerse themselves in the teenage wasteland by playing through a mixtape of joyful gameplay, from skateboarding and flying to taking photos after hours at an abandoned theme park, hitting baseballs, putting on fireworks shows. From the backseat of a car, it's the greatest hits of the teenage experience, from the first kiss to the last dance.
Wowie.
I like this last part that says, skate, party, avoid the law, hang out, sneak out, make out.
Oh.
Vibes.
I feel like this is either going to be a freaking masterpiece or like the most cliche coming of age story. Like, do you get that? Where it's like, it just looks cliche. It looks a little cliche for me. Like, I feel like I know.
The fireworks looks beautiful. The picture with the fireworks.
Yeah,
That looks so good.
a lot of it does look really good though. I do like the art style quite a bit. Looks like there's different like types of gameplay. You're skateboarding, you're friggin' TPing
Making
a
out.
house. It could be a good time. I think I'm gonna wish list and kind of wait and see on some of the reviews. Like obviously I don't. Oh, I mean, wait a second. I'm seeing the artists in the trailer. Pretty good soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm wish listing still. I gotta see the hype, and if it's worth it, I will play the most cliche coming of age teenage story there is.
Damn.
Man,
Is this related to Life is Strange? I thought somebody said that, but I'm not seeing.
it's
Oh,
just
I don't
very
know.
similar. I clicked on the developer. They don't really. They have
You're
like one
looking
other
at that.
game.
Yeah, I mean it looks really good, I think, and I think it looks like they've done a really good job with it. I'll say it's a smash for me. It's definitely one of the like I guess story games that has enticed me more so lately. So, yeah, I think it's a smash.
Yeah, I like it. I don't think it's gonna be cliche, but even if it is, I like that.
You already know, dude. They're gonna like hate their parents and like their dad doesn't understand them.
The rebels.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly.
And I eat it up.
Yeah, we're gonna eat it up.
And we love it.
I love the art style. I think it looks so cool. The one I mentioned the firework picture, but also like the fall leaves picture of them on the skateboards looks so good. Yeah, I think this looks so good. I don't care. I like a coming of age story. Give me that like teenage high school vibe. Maybe because I didn't like have that. I like went to performing arts high school and like didn't have that many friends. So I feel like maybe I'm just like craving that experience that I didn't have. But I like it. I think it looks so good. So
There's
I'm gonna
also
say
some like
smash.
fantasy elements to it too. I don't know if that's just like them taking drugs and they're like
Oh.
floating. I don't know, but
Maybe.
looks cool. So you're smashing. All right.
Smashing.
All
Yeah.
right.
Smashing wish. This is wish list? No, the game's called Mixtape. That's what it's called. I'm smashing Mixtape. Okay, cool. Next up, my thing is Frozen. So maybe
Oh.
one of you can say the title of the next game while my Discord decides to maybe open.
Next up after that is Blighted. Are we talking about this one?
Blighted. I guess for kind of quickly on this one. It's not really.
It
I can't
looks-
open it at all.
Gosh, I don't have it in front of me, but I have the trailer in front of me. It gives like the same sort of combat vibes as like Coastal of the Lamb, but a little less intense, it looks like.
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
I
Blighted.
got it. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
great.
Patrick, take it
Battle
away.
through a
Go
psychedelic
ahead.
western nightmare in this Metroidvania action RPG from the creators of Guacamelee. Oh, that's right. And Nobody Saves the World. Guacamelee, huge 2D platformer, kind of like
a
indie
fun
darling. Yeah, Blighted. This one kind of looks like Hades combat almost.
Yeah.
Oh, Hades. Okay.
Yeah, like Hades or like Diablo, something like that.
Looks like some really tough bosses to go against.
Oh, this game is gonna be rough. I would probably wishlist just because of the developers. Like, they know what they're doing. I'd probably wishlist still. Yeah. Min?
Yeah. For me, it would be a skip. It just
Mhm.
looks a little. I feel like the other one that I did. What was that one called? Rotwood looked a little more like lighthearted, a little bit more. This one looks more intense and like dark. So for me, it's a pass. It just looks like it's gonna be a lot harder.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel very similarly. I don't know. I do like these style of games though. This one does look like it's going to be intense. Like I'm looking at some of these bosses and yeah, I agree. Maybe this one might be too intense for me, but I don't know. I'll give it a wish list because I am getting more interested in these type of games. So maybe I need to expand my horizons a little bit more. But that is Blighted. I don't know why my phone stopped working. Not that it matters to you all. So we're gonna. It's funny because you guys pointed this out one time that I have 3 monitors in front of me, but I continuously use my phone and laptop instead of the 3 monitors that I could be using. So I'm gonna use them, and it's gonna be good. Anyway, the next game, I don't know if this is one cozy game either, but we're gonna talk about Dead Zone Rogue. Dead Zone Rogue is a roguelite FPS set in space. Blast through swarms of hostile machines, combine powerful augments and elements to forge your build and grow stronger with each run, solo or in co-op. Also, I want to say my 3 monitors is not a flex. One of them I got on the side of the road, and the other one is from Facebook. Just in case, I'm just kidding. Feel the comments like, oh, Peyton's
You're
flexing
so
with their 3
rich.
monitors. One of them was literally from the side of the road, and I couldn't believe it worked. And the other one was from Facebook Marketplace for like $30.
Yep.
And then one of them I did buy. Okay, anyway.
So
Dead
there is a
Zone
faint
Rogue.
No one
smell
was
of
thinking
urine
about
in
that.
Peyton's apartment. It was just, it's
This
the monitor.
probably.
It's the monitor.
So yes, if you come to my apartment, if you sniff my vertical monitor,
And
it
she
might
also has a
smell
4K
like-
TV, so
Ooh, yeah.
my boyfriend has a 4K TV that he bought before I moved in. So
Mm.
I don't know. Is it mine? When does it
Just
become mine?
kidding.
How long do I live here before the TV is mine? You know what I mean? Anyway, Dead Zone Rogue. Pew pew pew. What do you think?
I might be crazy here, but I think I'm smashing.
Really?
Whoa,
Are you into the
you're
pew pew
crazy.
So
Crazy.
You're crazy. So the Switch doesn't really have a first-person shooter scene at all. Like, we don't even have Call of Duty anything on Switch 2. I don't think I can name a single
Oh.
first-person shooter. I mean, they're probably
Fortnite?
some. It's not first-person.
What about that
Oh,
one
you're right.
game where you play
I
as
know that.
Samus?
Metroid. I mean, but this is like a shooter. That's more of like an adventure game. The only thing about this is it's
Okay,
probably a
got
ton
it.
of fun. It says solo or co-op. It's probably way easier and better with people. So I think I might be smashing on this one, but I'm probably not going to enjoy it as much because you guys won't pick up a gun.
She's a
That's not
professional
true.
Fortnite player on the
What
side.
do you mean? And I was like, my favorite weapon in Cult of the Lamb is the gun. What do you mean?
All right. Looks like we're
Yeah.
all
God.
smashing. This was
And
awesome.
I don't-
I had a gun in Cattle Country.
Shoot.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Ding. Anyway. All right,
Anyway.
next game. This is a
Wait,
highlight.
no, we didn't say if we were smashing or passing.
Min said
You know,
pass and said nothing else.
Yeah,
what are you
pass.
doing?
Pass, but I forgot to mention it's
Here
also
we go.
it's
Pass,
been
I
out
wanted
on
my
Steam.
moment.
I like the attention. I forgot to mention this game is already out on Steam since August. So if you want to play it,
With very
On
good
Steam.
reviews.
very good. I'm sure it is. So go check
And
out
On
Dead Zone.
Switch on the 17th of March.
Oh,
Yes.
soon. Nice.
There you go. That's Dead Zone Red. Okay, now if we could pay a little attention to... I can't believe this game was in the sizzle reel, and this was not its own announcement, but Grave Seasons is coming out. They said in the summer, right? Summer
Summer?
2026.
Yeah.
Summer 2026. This is huge. We've talked about this game. I don't know if we've talked about it on the show. The 3 of us have talked about this game so much. This has been a highly anticipated game. Grave Seasons is a narrative farming sim with a terrifying twist. Someone in town is a supernatural serial killer. So you are farming, romancing, and investigating your way through the unsettling town. And I think from what I know of it is each time you play the game, it's a different serial killer. So you can play it multiple. I don't know if that's still true, but that's at least what I remember when they first announced the game. So you can continue to play it multiple times, and I believe it will change. Don't trust me. That's not even real for surezies. But yeah, otherwise, it is pretty much a quintessential farming sim, but you're investigating a murder. It is being produced by Blumhouse, which is like the horror people. And yeah, summer 2026. What do you guys think about grave seasons? Has this been one that you've been following for a while? And will you be smashing, passing, or wishlisting when it comes out to summer 2026?
Yeah, this was like 1A and 1B for me for Moonlighter in this game. Like, very, very anticipated. I'm so glad that it was in this. And a sizzle reel is crazy because I feel like cozy game, kind of Blumhouse, like you would think that would earn its right as like its own thing. But yeah, this one, I feel like if you were watching that Indie World, you may have even missed this. Like, this should definitely be on your radar. I will say, graphic warning. The trailer.
Oh yeah, sorry.
The trailer literally has someone being ripped in half. Like, this is not your average cozy game. But yeah, this is a day one. Easy day one for me.
Where is someone ripped in half?
I missed that, but I did forget to read at the bottom. They do have a mature content warning. May not be appropriate for all ages. It just says mature. But where is someone being ripped in half?
The second trailer at the 46-second mark.
And we'll put it on the screen for you all to see right now.
By like some monster. They're like ripped in half by some monster.
At 46 seconds?
Oh, yeah, I see it. And then there's just blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
In the second trailer on Steam.
Oh, on Steam. I'm looking at the
Yeah, they're not gonna put that in
Indie World, and I'm
Indie
like,
World.
they
Not
barely
in
put
the Indie World.
They really put anything in that trailer.
Nintendo's so funny. They had Resident Evil in one of their past directs. I think it was the most recent partner direct. And in the footage that they showed, the main character was like missing all of the shots. I'm like, Nintendo, come on. We know what blood is. Stop it.
No, we don't. It's not real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, for me, it is a Smash. I do want to play it. I've had like reservations, I guess, about how detailed and how good the game will actually end up being, because it's kind of something I don't feel like anyone has done before. So, I'm just interested in the gameplay and how they mesh the farming with it. Because if we look at the trailer they put in, it's literally just looks like it's a murder mystery, and they're just doing that part. And they're like crossing off people who they like ruled out that it isn't. And they have like all sorts of interesting pages that they're looking at with like the lore. So I think that's good. But yeah, I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely play it. It sounds really interesting. But I'm still a little bit like,
Do you guys know if you can customize the character at all? Because
I
in the
think
like it.
so.
I don't know.
my only thing is like
think
in the
so.
art of the game it shows that character, and then in the game it shows that character. So I'm a little, that would kind of be unfortunate. I mean, not a deal breaker,
Kind of
but
would make sense, I mean, because I think it's trying to do just
like a character thing.
yeah, just trying to do what it can and not go overboard with the ambition.
Yeah, that I'm not sure. Okay, well, this is my pick of the month, or not the month, the pick of the direct. I want to say I am not one of those weird people that romanticizes real serial killers. Like, there are people who do that, and that's really weird. Please don't do that. However, a fictional serial killer that's hot, I'm in. I'm like I'm down. Let's go. Because this is for little Peyton's Corner, who watched Scream as a child and was like, damn. And that's what I have to say about it. So I'm so excited for this. That's it.
Good
Just damn. Yeah, he's so hot. Are you kidding?
Ooh.
The guy with
Billy.
the white mask on?
Oh.
No.
oh.
Yeah, spoiler alert if you've never seen the first Scream.
Billy.
I've never seen any of
the-
them. I've only
the-
seen the trailer.
Half of the murder
Oh.
duo.
Scream 1
He's
and 2
so
is so
hot.
good.
He's so hot. Anyway, yeah.
New one coming
So
out.
it came out already. Actually, I didn't
new
see
one?
it
Mhm.
after the I've only watched the first 3, and then I was like, okay,
You
it's
don't really
fine.
have to watch the rest.
no, because what I don't like about it is it's not like Ghostface is not like a Freddy where it's like the same bad person every time. I don't really care about it being like a different killer each time, so I'm like
Is that
kind of
this
out on it.
guy's name? Ghostface?
Yes, that's his name.
Welcome
his
to
name was
Earth, Min.
Scream.
It's pretty nice
Anyway.
here. We had a lot of
Wait,
good
Min,
food
have
and
you-
stuff.
Wait, you've never seen Scream?
No.
Scream is my favorite
Ooh,
movie.
Airbnb.
Wow.
Wait.
No.
It's not that scary. It's like a parody of
Guys.
horror movies.
What? I saw the trailer for the new one when I went to see the 21 Pilots movie, and I screamed in my seat, and Van was like, shh.
They may have
Oh, well,
made it
then-
jump scary and like
Yeah.
modern horror, which I don't like, but the older ones are worth watching.
Oh,
The
okay.
older ones, the whole point of it is like it
like a
is a
parody.
satirical commentary on like 80s slasher films is kind of like what the vibe of it was meant to be. But yeah, I was like all in. Same thing with like I love Psycho, and I was like Norman Bates can get it. Like, but anyway,
Like, I can look
so-
past all that other stuff.
yeah, whatever, it's fine. But again, fictional ones, the people who do that in real life are absolute crazy weirdos. Don't be those people. Anyway, this game looks so cool though. I love this idea of like small farming sim town, but there's a murder. I don't know if they're still sticking to the thing that I said of like each time it's different. I remember when they first announced the game, that's what they said the vibe was, but I don't know if that's going to be the same. If it is, I think that makes it fun too, because then you can
Replayability.
and it's like I imagine like you can romance, which is something that they've pointed out is a big thing. So I imagine there'll be fun like cutscenes, and I can just
hope it's
imagine like
different.
And it
I
would
think
make
it
the
is.
playthrough better, because like imagine you're streaming this and everyone's like, it's this person. That ruins the whole gameplay.
Yeah.
yeah, because then if it allows not just one person to be the killer, then it does this kind of thing of it reminds me of forgive my theater tangent. There is a Broadway musical that's called The Mystery of Edwin Drood, and it's a murder mystery. And when it was on Broadway, what happened was the audience would vote on who they thought the killer was at intermission, and based off of what the audience voted, the actors then would change the ending each show depending on which person was voted as the murderer for that
They changed
performance.
it to be what they wanted or what they didn't.
What the audience thought. So like if they numbered them. So like let's say there's 5 suspects, 5 different characters. At intermission, the audience would then vote. I think it's number 2. I think it's number 3. And then
That's
whichever
so amazing that they can do that.
And so there would be multiple different endings for each character, which means each character would have a justifiable reason of why they could have been the murderer. So if this game does that, I think it'll be really cool, because otherwise it could be super obvious of like, oh, well, obviously it's this person. And then when other people are playing the game, someone could come in and be like, well, when I played it, it was Billy who was the murderer. You know what I mean? It makes it different.
Billy.
I got
It was
Billy
Billy.
too. Yeah.
I got Billy too. Yeah. So I'm
I
interested to
wanna say
see.
something.
You don't have to raise your hand.
I just really don't want to lose this thought.
You're
What
good.
episode
You're
are
good.
we on?
I'm,
Like
I'm
100?
done.
Did you know that at the end, did we already say this? It says, yes, you can even romance the killer. So your dreams can truly come true.
That's why I'm in on it.
That's why you're in.
Of
Okay.
course.
I just
That's
wanna
why
make
I'm
sure you
in.
knew. Because
Of
I feel like
course.
I was like looking through the page to see if they had information about if the playthrough is different every time, and it basically just at the very end it said, and yes, you can romance the killer, but I didn't see it saying much else about the romance. Maybe on the tags, but yeah.
I've seen them post some of the like romanceable pictures too throughout the past couple months. So
They look good.
this is great. We knew this game was coming for Steam, and we knew it was coming to the other consoles, but we did not know it was coming to Nintendo Switch. So this was exciting to not only get the release date, but also to know it's coming to Switch. Like, that's awesome.
Great
I think
game for Switch.
yeah, I think this will be. I'm hoping this one will be as good as I want it to be. So, Smash, and for sure, Grave Seasons is my pick of the month. Absolutely. I forgot my phone isn't working, so I have to pull it up on here, which is fine. The next game is called, and that was Grave Seasons. Okay. The next game is called Unrailed 2, Back on Track. This is a game that's currently in early access. Wow, it's been on early access for a hot second. It's been in early access in Steam since November 2024.
Wow.
That's like a while. but it's coming out. And it is a chaotic co-op railroad construction game where you team up with your friends to build a railroad through procedurally generated worlds with new biomes and bosses. Permanently upgrade your character and engine and even create your own levels. Just don't let your train derail. So yeah, this is a sequel game, but it doesn't seem like you have to know the first one to play this one. And yeah, is this one of the games you call like voxel art style? Is that how you guys would describe this? It's
Mhm.
like blocky, but it's 3D. And yeah, it's co-op constructing, can make your own levels. What do you think?
Yeah, I think for me, this is kind of, that falls into the category of like Heave Ho too, when we were talking about that earlier. Like, definitely a popular sort of indie game with a sequel. You love to see that. But again, co-op, I'm kind of out. Kind of out on it. It is kind of reassuring that this has been in, like, this is one of those weird instances where a game that's been in early access for 2 years kind of makes me feel good. Like, they got it down. So, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But I would say skip.
That's not one of the options.
Well,
Pass.
I skipped earlier.
There you
That
go.
was allowed.
Oh, that wasn't one of the options, man.
Play,
Well,
pass, skip, or wish list.
I have my own rules. I live by my... Anyway, Unrailed 2. Back on track. Pass. I'm not into it, and I don't like the bird's eye view.
Mm.
I think it looks fun for certain people, but not for me. I don't know. It just doesn't.
All right.
It doesn't hit.
Cool.
It doesn't hit.
I like that you can make your own levels. That reminds me of Little Big Planet, my favorite childhood game. I love when you can make your own levels and stuff. I'm not drawn to the railroad vibe of this one. Not mad at it, but yeah, I feel similarly to what you said, Pat. Like, same thing of like Heave Ho. It looks great. I just don't think realistically that I indulge in these type of games, but looks great and excited to see it come out of early access. So yes, that is the game that I just mentioned. And it's called Unrailed 2 Back on Track.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sequels in this indie world.
lot of
Jesus.
sequels.
This next one is also a sequel. It's called TOEM 2, which I have not played the first one, but I have seen the first one. TOEM 2 is coming out Q3 2026. At least it is according to Steam. You step back into the shoes of a curious photographer and set off on a brand new adventure all about uncovering hidden details, helping friends along the way, and documenting the world's little wonders in TOEM 2, the sequel to the acclaimed TOEM. It is in total black-white grayscale. It's got this very fun, like, 2D and 3D art style. And yeah, like I said, it's about picture taking. It's an adventure game. Have you guys played TOEM 1 by any chance?
Did you play TOEM 1, man?
Did you? No.
No. I heard
Me either.
great things about it. I've
Me
heard
too.
Really good things about it.
And
Yeah.
I like the art style.
The
Yeah.
art style's I'm weird. I want this in color, dude. But
You know, the whole point is
I
it's
know.
black and white.
I
A
know.
reason why it's black and white? Did you say?
I don't
I don't know. It's giving like, it reminds me of like old
there
school
color?
black and white animation,
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's the
there's-
intent. Maybe.
there's no color on this. The Nintendo indie thing said summer. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah. I would say skip just because I'd rather play the first one and see kind of what it's about. And do I like it enough to play a sequel? Like, I don't think like starting with the sequel, not that there's probably a huge story here, but like I'd probably want to play the first one.
I say it goes on my wish list like the other one is on my wish list. Because I haven't played that one either, but they look good. It looks interesting and it looks different. It definitely stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that it's black and white. It reminds me of that game I always call Blanc, but then people tell me it's just blonde, like you don't pronounce the C. But then I call it blonde, and people are like, "Do you mean Blanc?" So I don't know which one it
I
is.
did Blanc. I said Blanc.
I called it Blanc pretty
Yeah.
confidently, and people were like, "You don't pronounce the C," and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm so sorry." And so then I was like,
Nah.
"Okay, blonde," and then people were like, "What are you saying? That's not the name of the game." So I don't know which one it is. I don't know what's right, but you know which game it is. The one, the black and white one with the deer and the dog,
Oh yeah,
the little puppy. Yeah, Blanc or Blonde. I loved that game. I thought that game was so good. So I don't know. This gives me that vibe. But I agree. I probably like doesn't seem like a prerequisite, but I probably would play the first one before doing this one. So
Yeah.
I am gonna say wishlist as well for TOEM 2.
That's TOEM 2.
Anyway, the next game is we've talked about this one because what was this in that we talked about it?
Wholesome Direct, I think.
Snack.
No, we talked about this recently.
It's coming
this-
out. What?
Yeah, was it
No,
not? Was it
April
coming out
30.
in? Yes, but was it coming out in March potentially? Oh no, it was in the Next Fest one. We talked about there was a demo.
Oh.
Mm,
Yes. I was like, what? I don't remember.
something
But yes,
like
we
that.
did talk about this one, which is called Inkonya One Store, Many Stories, which is a cozy
Wow.
life sim, and it's coming out April 30th, so soon. It's a cozy slice of life game about running a small town convenience store inspired by early 1990s Japan, where you'll meet regulars, stock shelves, and watch quiet everyday moments turn into meaningful stories. It is a cozy, routine-driven store experience, so you'll have to do some like store stalking as well as getting to know the people. It says that it has a soothing ASMR-inspired soundscape, and it has a really like visually pleasing 3D art style. I remember all of us kind of having good things to say about this one when we talked about the demo coming out, which is still out at the time of recording, but we didn't play it. Curious, will you be playing it when it comes out? Smash, pass, wishlist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go.
No, you
Why don't
go.
you go? No. I was
You
just
guys
gonna
raise
mention.
it. I'll call on you.
I was gonna
Okay.
mention that the demo is a prologue demo, so that's kind of cool.
Oh yes.
So it's like a little story before the story. I am interested in this one actually. I think it's gonna be a smash eventually, but yeah, I like these like simulator type games, but this one also has stories that go along with it. So yes,
Mhm.
smash good. Okay.
Smash good. Okay. Min?
Anyone else wanna? Oh, Min. Okay, I see the
Min,
hand.
go ahead.
Yeah.
In the front.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for noticing me.
Of course.
Yeah, I will pick this one as my pick of the direct. I'm excited
Whoa.
that it's coming
Ooh.
to Switch. I think that's really great.
Mhm.
And I want to, the thing Patrick forgot is it's set in Japan in the 1990s. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to just play it, see how it is. I like that it has like the ASMR vibe with like the sounds, and I don't know, it just looks relaxing but like enticing with the story elements. So I'm excited to try it, and I hope it's good. I hope it lives up to it. I don't know how long it'll be, but it's also going to be on like PS5, Xbox, everything. So I'm assuming they've got this one ready to go for April 30th.
There's some cool
Yeah.
stuff here. Like there's like manga that you could sell and like little capsule
Oh,
machines.
Yeah, the little cards and stuff.
That's so cute.
Kinda cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this one looks great. I like this whole like convenience store vibe. Love a little narrative game, but there's also like some things to interact with. The ASMR kind of vibe. I really like the art style. Yeah. I don't think I have anything really important or meaningful to say other than it looks great. Excited to check it out. So smash on Inkonya One Store, Many Stories. The next game we also talked about recently in the whole same thing where we were talking about demos that came out recently. This one is called Outbound, which is one of the most wishlisted upcoming cozy games, which is pretty interesting. It has finally gotten a release date, and now we know it's also coming for Nintendo Switch, which is exciting. It's coming out on April 23rd, so just 2 days after my birthday.
Wow.
They said happy birthday to me. And yeah, it is a game where you explore a colorful world and build your own cozy home on wheels. Craft workstations and source energy from the sun, wind, or water. Upgrade and customize your vehicle, grow crops, and live sustainably off-grid with up to 4 players. I didn't know there were dogs. There were dogs in the trailer that I'm seeing. There are dogs, it's building, it's farming, but on a van. And you can explore the open world, you can drive. It's a good time. What do you guys think? Wait, I didn't know there were dogs. I'm seeing like lots of dogs.
And these ones are alive.
Hey.
I don't know
So,
him.
that's
I
a
don't know.
plus.
Once again, I don't want any responsibility. I don't know him at all.
You know what? Next time he raises his hand, ignore.
Yeah, I'm not calling on him.
Put
He's
your hand
just
down, sir. Now.
stop. Not okay. Min, what do you think about Outbound?
Yeah. Thank you, Peyton.
Of course.
What I think, I think I'll be one of the people that's adding it to my wish list as well, as it's one of the most wish list games. Nothing has really drawn me quite to this game, like enough to like smash. But I always hear good things about it, so I kind of suspected it would be on Switch. I'm glad it will be, and it will be on Switch too. But I don't know. I'm just not super interested in it. But I am enough to wishlist it and to know that, maybe I'll jump in on the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what is the? I mean, no hate to Outbound, but why is it the most wishlisted? Is it just like a bunch of like van life people? Like, we got a cozy game too, you know?
No, those people are in their vans with no internet.
Okay,
You'd
well,
be surprised.
I will say there was a time where my boyfriend really wanted us to do van life. This was before the pandemic and like before my chronic illness. And he was like, I really want to build out a van. And I was like, you would have to not play video games. And he's like, no, I'm bringing the Xbox. And I'm like, you're going to scream on your Xbox while I'm like 2 inches from your face because there's no room in the van. And he said, absolutely. Well, that's how you're like 2 inches away.
It's small.
Right? It's tiny. I'd be like sitting on the bed. You'd be sitting in a chair that like folds out. So, but yes, that was the plan.
Like, no hate towards this game. It just looks very basic. And I think like, you take the van out of it, which is like the whole game. It's kind
That's
of
the whole
like
point.
But wait, was this the one that has Raw Fury as the publisher, or was that something else?
Oh, I don't think so. But this developer did make that game Above Snakes, which I did play, and I didn't. It wasn't my favorite game ever, just because I wasn't that into the zombie vibe. But I did think it was a pretty solid game, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it was done good. It was done nicely.
I would have been on the side of skipping, but I did see that they're going to have a Switch 2 version, so I'm back to wishlist. So, cuz I think this is not going to run well on Switch 1.
It's meant to be like very open.
Yeah, so
the world. So
that's not a good recipe for Switch 1, but Switch 2 could work. So, I think I'm wishlist, but I'm not like super excited about this game. That's weird.
I played the demo of this game. I was really bad at the driving and navigating, but I played the demo a while ago. Like I played it a while ago, and it was like not even a public demo. It was like they had like I wasn't cool and not like exclusive, but they had like a Peyton, do you want to try our content creator demo? And I was like, sure, I'll try that. So I played it, and I was really bad. I was really bad at it. But I think the game looks like it's improved a lot since that demo that I played, and I like the things I'm seeing in this newer trailer. Like there does seem to be more. I do think the farming looks really cool. I think that's what the draw of the game is. I think it's like farming in an innovative and unique way. And also just the idea of like being out on the road and like exploring different places. I don't know how big the world is, but I feel like it's meant to be open and big. I think my only just like worry about this one is I'm not particularly good at driving games, and I struggled with navigating in the demo. So I'm hoping it's a little bit more seamless from that time I played a little bit of it. But regardless, I'm excited about it. So I will say smash, with the idea of like, I don't always love first person as well, so that's another thing. I might have to like play around with it, but I definitely would play this on Steam. I don't think I would play it on Switch. So that is Outbound, coming out April 23rd. Oh, my Discord works again. Let's go. The next game, isn't this the name of a Pokemon?
Rattata.
Oh, close. Okay.
How do you actually pronounce it though?
Rattata, I think.
Rattata?
Rattata.
But this game is called Rattata. This game is called Rattatan.
I think it's Rattatan.
Rattatan.
Because so they have a very popular game. They also make like Patapon, it's called. So maybe it's a play on that. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
This is like Blanc and Blanc all over again. They'll let us know. We'll be
Rattata.
wrong. We'll be wrong either way. It's a rhythm roguelike adventure game that combines rhythm games and side-scrolling action with online co-op gameplay supporting up to 4 players. An intense battle unfolds with over 100 characters fighting in a massive melee. Let's defeat the enemies together. This game's been out on Steam since September of 2025 in early access, but I guess it's leaving early access and launching also on Switch. And it's coming out in July 16th. And it will also, support the platforms Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox. What do you think?
I'm skipping. I think we don't need to talk much about it. But I will say, in a couple years, we're going to get some directs like this where all these like cozy farm games that we've been skipping on the show because of early access are all going to be coming out. And we're going to have our moment. I'm sure this
one's coming out of early access.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like there's so many cozy games now that are in early access that we've passed on because of that, but there's going to be a time. Yeah. I feel like I wouldn't sleep on this one though cuz Patapon is a very well-loved game. I just have no interest in like rhythm games really.
Yeah. I don't got the rhythm, so I'm not going to be playing it. That's not really the reason why, but it's part of it. I don't know. It just doesn't strike me as interesting. I mean, it seems like a cool idea for those who like rhythm games and like fighting games, but just not my thing.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. Same thing. I don't know if this one is for me, but I'm not mad at it. So I'm going to say pass as well to what Pat said. Rattatan. The next game, which is the last game of the US Indie World Showcase, this is definitely one of the biggest games. And this shadow dropped on the Switch, correct? Right? This shadow dropped that day?
Yep,
yes,
it's out now.
It's out now. It's Blueprints, which came out for Steam last year, and it was one of the most popular games of the year. Transcending the cozy game community. Like, this was a huge game. And still is in its own right. But now it's out for Switch. In case you don't know it, welcome to Mount Holly. Wait, isn't that in New Jersey? Is this Mount Holly in New Jersey? There's a Mount Holly in New Jersey. Anyway, I don't know.
Doesn't look
maybe
like
it is.
Jersey.
Know the geography.
Doesn't look like it, but maybe it is. Who knows? Welcome to Mount Holly, where every dawn unveils a new mystery. Navigate through shifting corridors and ever-changing chambers in this genre-defying strategy puzzle adventure. But will your unpredictable path lead you to the rumored room 46? Interesting.
Whoa.
So it's a mystery game that has puzzles. What I've heard about this game is people have played this game needing like a real life notebook to like keep track of like clues and stuff for the puzzles. So it feels like it's a very immersive experience, and you go through this mansion trying to find all of these different things, and you're trying to get into this one particular room. What do you guys think about this one? Have you heard much about it? Will you be smashing, passing, or wishlisting Blueprints?
Talk to us, man.
You know what? I didn't realize the play on words till I hear Peyton saying it out loud. It's Blueprints, like the prince of the world, and the way she's saying it out loud sounds like blueprints, like print, like the TS.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
No, I'm not kidding.
I always wondered. I was like, is it about a prince?
Yeah. Yeah. That is. Oh my God! Wait. Like the plans? No way. All right.
Yeah,
that's what I would have
know.
reacted at.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is the
I
one that's
didn't
by
know
Raw
that.
Fury. I've heard great things about this one too. That's a pretty good publisher as well. And honestly, I haven't played a lot of games like this, so the only thing I compare it to is the Gone Home game we played as a side quest.
Oh yeah.
But it looks
I
like
love
it's
that game.
much more like intense than that, much more difficult. I remember seeing people like playing it and talking about it when it came out and saying how hard it was and like how tricky it can be. So with that being said, I don't think I could really get through it, but I would consider playing it maybe. So I'll say a wish list.
Yeah, I feel like this game almost won Game of the Year when it
I
came
feel
out.
like I remember
Really?
that. Or
Was
like
it-
something.
Was it nominated?
It may have been. I'm not sure.
Fact
I mean,
check.
I do like a mystery. I do like a nice mystery.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've heard that you literally have to play with a notebook and like take notes and like, so
Wow.
that kind of seems a little involved. It is having a nice sale right now. It's 35% off, 34% off, so it's $20. I'm interested because of the critical acclaim, but the game itself I'm pretty so I would say probably wish list.
Yeah. You're wearing all blue?
I am the Blue Prince.
I can't believe that I never once realized that the name was a play on the words. That's a good like drag name. It's like a good like drag king name, Blue Prince. I kind of like it. Because I've always heard people talk about this game, and I was like, why is it about a prince though? It's a mystery game, but who's this prince?
Who is he,
So,
Kat?
Who
it
is
you?
the prince? It's
So,
him. He said he's the Blue
I'm
Prince.
originally
He said
from Rhode
it's him.
Island. No, I don't know.
Okay.
No,
He's
you're from
the-
New Jersey, Holly Drive or whatever.
No, I'm from New Jersey.
No, but it takes
I
place
know
in New
that.
Jersey.
Right. No, I don't know that it does. But Mount Holly's like kind of near
We're just giving lies.
it's in New Jersey. It's like I remember always seeing signs for it when I would go to Six Flags.
Oh wow.
It'd be like, go this way to go to Mount Holly, and I'd be like, what's there? Is it really a mountain? I've never
Blue
been.
Prince is there.
The Blue Prince is there with a mansion, apparently.
Mm.
I looked up Mount Holly, New Jersey. Looks pretty quaint, you know.
Yeah.
Not at all what this game looks like, but yeah, go on.
Oh, they need to make. Who's gonna make a New Jersey game? There's got to be. Have you ever been to New Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you like it?
yeah. I
Okay, good.
I dated a girl from New Jersey, and we tried.
Oh my
long
god,
distance.
I probably know her.
You probably do.
I probably do. Oh my god. Anyway, I know.
So there
everybody
is
in New
Trash
Jersey.
Man Simulator,
What?
New Jersey game.
Why would you disrespect me?
Completely go silent.
Why would you disrespect me in
The
such an
realm-
aggressive way?
No.
The
Anyway.
game begins with Simon P. Jones arriving at Mount Holly Estate, where he has set up a camping tent. Though not
In New
explicitly
Jersey.
told to the player, the estate is located in the realm of Fen Aries.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
So it's a
No
it's
way.
in the planet.
Oh
of
yeah, that's the
Mora. It's
bakery down the
fake.
street. No,
It's fake.
no,
fake.
it's
It's like 20 minutes to the shore if you don't get stuck on the the
Yeah.
turnpike.
I've
Anyway,
been to New Jersey. I went to a lot of the beaches.
Good.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey, good pizza.
Yeah.
You know, cool.
Okay, good. I was gonna say we need to have a field trip to New Jersey if you've never been, but you've been. Okay, good.
I'm going
Um,
there soon.
For what?
The Animal Crossing aquarium thing.
Where is it in New
Mm.
Jersey?
I don't remember.
I
You
went
don't know which
to-
aquarium? Is it at Jenkinson's or is it at Camden? Or
It's
Or
not the
not.
Camden.
I went to a big
Is it
mall in New Jersey
Jenkinson's?
for a
Let me look
Nintendo
it up.
event. They
was
had,
it
like-
the American Dream?
Probably.
Yes, that's where it is.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
that's
where
what
it
it
Oh, there's an aquarium at the American Dream?
is.
That's so weird.
Tony and a couple of my cousins are bringing some tanks. You know?
No, the American Dream is like right, you're pretty much here in New York. It's like not even Jersey.
Is there an
It's
aquarium
like-
there?
There's a Mr.
Anyway.
Beast burger there. Anyway,
Are you playing or passing Blueprints?
Smash. I think this game
Okay.
looks great. I probably will eventually check it out. I think I wanted to check it out for a while, so maybe this will be my excuse. Great. Blueprints. Smash. But wait, there's more because like Pat said, there was also a Japanese version of the Direct that included a little bit more games, and so we're gonna fly through them. Some of them I think we can get through pretty quick because we've talked about on the show before. But I'm gonna pull it open now. Okay, so starting out with Little Witch in the Woods. Little Witch in the Woods is coming to Switch. When? Did they say?
I think they just said summer. I could be wrong.
Summer. Okay, cool. Little Witch in the Woods coming to summer. Nintendo Switch. We've talked about this game before, but
Coming to summer. Sorry, go.
Coming to summer on Nintendo June.
yeah, take it. Yeah,
Working
tell us.
hard.
Little
know
Witch in the
what?
Woods, summer
Someone else take
2026.
Tell me about it.
This is the game that everyone loves to look at, but apparently it's mid. That's what
Oh, I haven't heard that it's mid.
that's what I've heard. That there's like a lot of
we both said it was good, and we just didn't play that much of it.
that means mid, my dear.
She's gonna scream.
I'm leaving.
Visually stunning. Love the way the game looks. I might be a customer. Might be a customer in like October. This might be a September, October thing. But March? No.
I don't know. I mean, can't it be Halloween all year? Don't you want that? Isn't that your dream in life?
No, it's too much of a good thing. I've thought about it. Yeah.
You've tried.
Oh.
Tried.
His has to deny himself joy.
I mean,
Got
do you
it.
guys like it enough where you would... This would be the console to play it on, I feel. Or a Steam Deck, but
I
handhelds.
liked it, but it's almost like a lot is going on. It's easy to
Yeah.
follow in a way, but it's also like if you take a break, you like there's so many mechanics that you kind of forget what
A
you're
lot
up
of
to,
dialogue.
and
Yes.
it's really dialogue heavy. So I would say I kind of felt really good when I played it the first time, and then when I went back like in October to play, I felt overwhelmed.
I
But
will
I've
say
heard some people love it so much.
they had a content update in February, it seems, which is cool.
Yeah.
I think, this one is one that I played it on stream for only a little bit of time because it was like a part of, I was playing a bunch of games on Halloween, and I realized like this is a game you need to pay attention to. Like it's not quite a visual novel, but it is in the way of like, I would prefer to play it handheld, probably Steam Deck because I own it already, but not play it in one sitting, but just like maybe big dedicated. What?
I don't know. You own
What?
the Switch too as well.
But I own the game for Steam.
Yeah,
Oh,
this isn't like a
That's what
double
I
dip.
mean. No, I don't need to buy it twice.
Yeah.
She's double dipping.
I'll say Smash because I already own it, but
Yeah.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay,
But Smash on Steam, I get it now.
Yes.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
Great.
it is a Smash. I mean, it's good. It is good. It's just I felt like it was overwhelming a little bit if you're someone like me who puts a game down and picks it back up later and you don't remember all the details, you didn't take notes in a journal or whatever, you might not
It's tough to get
feel
like
like
back
you can
into.
get back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna play it straight through and you love like games like this, I think it's a really charming game. So
There you go.
I do think that.
Cool. Well, that's Little Witch in the Woods. I'm going to skip
Cool.
the next game. We'll do it last. But
Okay.
the next game is, I'm making the rules. The next game is Whisper of the House, which we have talked about before. It came out August 27th for Steam of 2025. When is it coming to Switch? Does it say in the thing?
May.
May. We've talked about this one before. Not in the best light because we covered a controversy about the game, but Whisper of the House is a cozy game about organizing and decorating, where you'll take on various tasks from the townspeople, helping them move, organize, and clean their spaces. In the process, your gentle touch might make a difference in their lives and perhaps uncover some hidden stories. You may remember this one if you've listened to the show. We talked about this game had a controversy of stealing art from NFT cozy game Moonfrost. Oh my god, how great. And this game also, previously we mentioned more controversy where they had like a very graphic room in the game that wasn't they didn't give a content warning for a very graphic room that they then took out because people were upset by this room. We've go listen to that past episode wherever that was.
I think we cut it out of the episode.
Oh, but we talked about it because okay, I remember we talked about it on our after show, but then we realized like in real time, like we had never seen what the room looked like before, so we saw what the room looked like, and it was really intense, and we had like a very visceral reaction to it, so we thought it was going to be too much for the after show. But then when we covered the Moonfrost controversy a couple months later, we did circle back to talk a little bit about just like a brief mention of it was a room that included depictions of essays is all we went into about it, which is
a good memory.
Oh, well, you know, I this stuck out to me as like, because otherwise I thought this game looked really interesting, but both of those things just totally put me off of it. But what do you guys think about this one? Smash, pass, wish list?
Well, now me saying Smash is going to be
okay.
Let's say
I'm interested.
Let's say pass.
Okay, next game.
We'll say pass or play for this one.
Play.
Okay.
I think it looks the pixel art looks great if it's theirs.
I think it is now. I think they resolved it. I think they apologized. They didn't know the artist stole the asset.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing.
Perfect Switch game, by the way. But yeah, I'm in on this.
I mean, without all of that said, it's a smash. It looks really good. I've heard good things about it. It's overwhelmingly positive reviews. With that being said, it made me so uncomfortable, like the controversy stuff, that I did decide to pass on it. So I'll just say wish list because I'm not allowed to say that. So that's what I'll say.
You can say whatever you want.
Well, you said play or pass.
Well, you already said smash.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah, you did. But it's okay. The people it's fine.
I'm saying without that. Without
You're
that.
good.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah, I'm out on this one. I don't know how much like the listeners and viewers like let that stuff like bother them. I just am of the mind there are so many games to support. I don't want to support this one. Didn't interest me that much anyway. So that's Whisper of the House. The next game we were debating how to pronounce. Well, I think it's just called Ooh. But maybe it's Ooh.
What do you think, Pat?
How would you say this one?
Ooh.
Oh, I think that was the best we had.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. So this is what he said. It's already out on Steam. It's coming to Nintendo Switch, presumably, and it is
It's out
now on Switch. Hell yeah! You can play A Bomb Caterpillar's Big Adventure. Ooh is a charming yet mysterious exploration puzzle platformer where you discover creative ways to use bombs. Yeah, you're a caterpillar, pixel art, bombs. That's all I have to say. What do you think?
You know what?
You're gonna 3-hour game.
Yeah, I just looked it up. How long it takes to beat?
Oh,
yeah, 3 hours. Does it say
well,
two?
It says it on the Steam.
It says on the Steam page. You didn't even have to look it up.
Oh.
Yeah, you took extra steps.
Oh, okay.
2 to 3 hours.
Wow, we just said that so many times. Oh,
ooh. See, the name makes sense. You might laugh at me, but this might be like my number 3 in the entire show. I want to play this, dude. See? The name again.
I like it. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, it's $10. It's out now. Crazy good reviews. This is like the type of game, though, that I won't get on my Switch 2. I'll get on my Switch Lite. Chill out.
Okay.
Play some levels.
Your many Switches.
Ooh.
I have 2.
He doesn't keep them.
Right.
What I noticed here is there is a frog that's going with his little tongue out, and it's so cute.
That's true.
And I love him. And will I play this game though? No, because I just won't. It's just not my kind of game. So pass.
Ooh.
So you're gonna let that little caterpillar get stuck?
Die?
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Caterpillar can die. The frog, no.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I like it. I think it looks fun. I didn't think it was kooky when you were like, "Don't laugh at me," but this is my
Yeah.
third pick. I think it looks good. I like it.
Okay.
I would say Smash. I feel like this is a game. Well, I feel like I would play this on like mobile if it was like a mobile game. I would like whip this out while watching my new show that I'm watching is Scandal. It's not a new show, it's an old show, but I'm watching Scandal for the first time. So I would whip this out while watching Scandal, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the record, I
Smash.
only laughed at Pat because he said, "Don't laugh."
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And the final one is Japanese Rural Life Adventure, which is out now for Steam. Is it out now for Switch or
Yeah.
no?
It's out now.
Yes. Okay, I saved this one for last because you played it, right, Min?
Yeah.
Can you tell us all about it?
Tell you about it. Okay.
Tell me
Well,
about it.
I wanted to get this on my Switch too, but it didn't come out till the next day, which was be the same day Pokemon Pokopia came out. So I played it the day before that on my stream. If you want to check out the VOD from that, and I think it does showcase like exactly what you're getting with this game, when it comes to the gameplay, and you can definitely tell that this was and is still an Apple Arcade mobile game. So you had to have it within that subscription. And I don't know how much that is per month, but they put it out on Steam at least for $24.99 discount of $19.99. I'm guessing it's the same as that on Switch. I do think it's the perfect game for a handheld. I think it's great for Steam Deck. It's even nice. I played it on my PC even after my stream. And this game, what I mean by that you can tell it was on mobile is that it's very simple, which is not a bad thing. It's very much like, okay, you're gonna repair all these things around this, um, this old Japanese house, and it's meant to be a slow game, slow pace,
A
and
slow
you have
burn?
a slow burn. Some will say that, and
Crazy.
Okay.
and it's really cute and charming, and I like it. And like the more you do, the more new areas open up. So I love in a game when you go and forage a bunch of crap and then you hand it in and like repair stuff, and that's exactly what this is. But yeah, a lot of it is like click, 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 a bunch of stuff to build it or to do this.
So is
And
there
you need to
enough
have
here?
the
'Cause
resources.
it's $20.
Now the price I think is like kind of high. I feel like maybe $10, $15 at most, but honestly, I've heard that there's a lot of content since it kept getting updated and updated and updated with Apple Arcade, that if you're gonna put your all into this and play a ton, then yeah, but at the same time, it's super simple. So, I don't know. I don't know that that's like the best price point
Yeah.
because it's not like it's brand new and it's not like it doesn't have the mobile feel a little bit.
Mhm.
So I feel like it's a little pricey, maybe on a sale for sure, but really nice, really relaxing, chill game. You can just go play a little bit each day, and it's kind of nice to just buy it outright rather than have like the Apple Arcade subscription.
Yeah, I just looked up
I can
the
see.
subscription is $6.99 a month. Or $40 a year or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean these 4 games that we're talking about, the bonus games, these are kind of big games
Yeah.
for the cozy. Like I wish they were.
Ooh.
Why can't we have like exactly? Why can't we have
Ooh.
a 30-minute indie direct? I don't think
Yeah.
people would hate on that.
Yeah.
This game I'm definitely interested in, but you kind of confirmed to me like it does feel mobile-y. Like it looks mobile-y.
Yeah, because you're literally just walking around, you click on a bunch of like you click individually for each watering part. And I wonder if you can upgrade that later, but like yeah, I mean, I would say yeah, it seemed like a really good, sweet, wholesome game. It's just you can tell it where it came from. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's bad to play or anything, but you can you
Yeah.
can definitely tell it's simple.
I would say wishlist for this one. I'd probably wait for like a bigger sale. Personally.
Yeah, I feel the same. Like, I'm interested in it. I think the art style looks cool, but I'm not running to it, so I would give it a wish list as well.
Yeah, I feel like it's low pressure. It's kind of nice to have a game like
Mhm.
that.
For sure.
Well, you made it. Those were the games from the Indie World Direct. We smashed them, we passed them, we wishlisted them. And let us know what you think down below. And let us know what your pick of the showcase was. And if it was the same as ours.
Real quick, before we go to the next one, what was your grade for the, like, counting those 4 games too?
That was good. I was good. I'd give it an A.
Yeah, I'm not an A.
Yeah,
Hey.
I thought it was great. I thought there was a little bit of something for everybody.
Yeah.
Good job.
Cool. Woo!
Yay!
Ooh.
When we get back, can you believe we still are gonna say more things? We've talked so much about Pokopia before even playing it. Well, guess what? We played it, so we're gonna talk about it again. But this time, having actually played the game. More on that after this.
Pokopia! Oh my god, it is maybe everything we ever wanted. We'll get into that.
Oh,
Or it may not.
bold start.
Or it may not have been, and it's a flop. Who knows? Pokopia is now out. We have all played it. Different lengths. Some of us have only played it for, a couple measly hours.
Felt like there was so much judgment in that.
Some of us have a life, and some of us don't.
I'm sorry that I have a full-time job I gotta go clock into. I'm sorry that I got things to do.
Some of us have not played it more than others. But that's okay. Actually, that's better. If we all played it like
great.
30 hours each,
I think it's awesome.
Min!
I think so too.
I want to talk about Pokopia. And later, we're going to talk about... So last week, we came up with our own score predictions.
Oh my god.
No, we did that.
We did. I wrote it down.
We did do that.
Ooh, and then
didn't.
this week, we're going to give our updated... Well, the people that have played it. I'm kidding. Okay.
Going.
Let's start with
Listeners who played
Pokopia.
it?
I have played it 35 plus hours. Min has played it, 15 hours?
15 and more hours, it said.
Yeah. Peyton's played it 3 hours. We got a good range here.
In my defense, I was in a fire last week, and
There's no
You don't have to defend. You don't have to defend.
I'm fine. Everything's fine.
I just kind of want to talk about our first impressions. Is it living up to your hype? I will say before we get into that, it is currently sold out everywhere. Physically.
You could buy it on the eShop.
Yeah. You can buy it digitally.
Yeah.
I recommend getting it digitally, but it's sold out physically everywhere. It's at the top of the charts. Switches are being bought. Switch 2s are being bought. A lot of people are upgrading. For you, Min, because you were kind of in the middle, right? Your score originally was what, 86?
Let me give you a look here. My score was actually an 87.
Oh,
yeah.
One below Pat, who was an 88. And a bit above Peyton, who was an 85.
89?
Nailed it.
85.
Oh,
85.
Oh, 85. Okay.
I said 85.
Okay.
And I was an 87. I feel like I still don't quite know where I am yet with it.
Yeah.
I think in the beginning, it throws a lot at you. So what I did is I stayed in that first area until I felt confident in the mechanics and what I was doing, and I got it to rain, and I had a lot of Pokemon, and I was kind of okay, I'm ready to move on from this area a little bit, and I ended up opening up that doorway to another area where you need your card to get through.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be a great trainer, and I don't know if everyone is opening the same door, the first door. The same. I don't know. I feel like everyone could play this and have done things so differently and focused on so many different things. That's what makes a game good, though, is that you have a different experience. You find different Pokemon than, Pat did, and you might still not have one of them, but some of them are obviously you're just starting the game, so you're gonna have a lot of the same ones. But yeah, I mean, initially, It is so cute. The dialogue is so funny. Oh my gosh. It's so cute and so funny, and I love the personalities. Sometimes you find Pokemon, you're like, ew, who is that? And other times you're like, yay. And
Mm-hmm.
that's like kind of the fun surprise of it.
Who's
And
ew? Which one is ew for you?
A lot
that
of them.
You
weird,
got some ugly ones?
that smooth bug that's like a tan color with the teeth that's just like a round teeth and creeps me out.
I don't know if I got them
I
yet.
I don't
also
think I have that one.
I also don't like Hitmonlee-chan or something.
Oh, the
There's
fighting one?
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Oh.
There's some weirdo ones, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean, I'm glad that they have all the different ones in the game. I really am, because I'm really getting to learn about the Pokemon. And so anyway, I started doing the first area. I really focused on it. I went to some other areas that weren't blocked off by that door, like down by the water and stuff, and like behind, like broke through walls and stuff. But then I went to this next area and I started to clean up mud. And oh my gosh, that was so fun. And I was like, you know what? Everyone's saying they can't get off this game. I can. And then my husband was like, hey, could you feed the dog? Hey, could you feed the dog? And then Bubbles was like, and I'm like, yeah, 1 second. And, I was like, wait, I'm actually locked in on this.
Yeah.
I'm like so locked
Poor
in on
Bubble, she
this.
still hasn't eaten. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
No, she ate.
Imagine. I'll come over there. I'll feed her.
I did say to her, I'm coming.
Eventually.
Like, 1 second.
But yeah, that's when I was like, yeah, this is actually hitting for me. And I'm glad I took it at my own pace. I felt like it had so much hype online that it kind of, because I'm somebody in the gaming world and space and my whole feed is catered towards these games, I just keep seeing how far people were. And I'm like, I don't want to be, I just want to take it at my own pace, what feels good for me. And the game even encourages you to do that. So I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I'm like a little past the 35-hour mark, and I'm not done
You're
the story.
obsessed?
I'm absolutely obsessed.
What
what's
was
funny?
your process like going in? Like, how did you play it?
Yeah,
So-
because I didn't watch. I have to go back and watch both of your streams because I avoided. I played it literally last night, so I'm late to the party. So I can't wait to see like what your guys' first reactions were.
So I immediately like went into the story. I didn't really do like much decorating or anything, like, kind of getting myself familiar with the game. And then I would recommend to people, because some people are like stopping and like doing decorating. I recommend doing the story because you unlock so many powers, and like I haven't beat the story yet, but I know that the last power you get is a game changer for decorating. So definitely stick with the story. But I think it's cool because the first area that you start in, basically the area that's been in all the trailers, like that little barren desert area. Once you complete that area, you can choose where you want to go next. So like Min was just saying, the little beach where you have to like clean up the mud is an option. Or there's another option where you go to this like mining mountainous town. So it's like, but you can go to either one of them at the same time, but you can choose which one you want to go to.
Oh, so it's a choice, and can you still go to the other one though?
Yeah, you could still go to the other one. So I kind of like was between the two. So
Wait, you knew what it would be, or you mean you just opened them up both?
I opened both of them up just to see what they were. But I think this is the closest we've been to a 2020 Animal Crossing moment. I think that, and I don't even think it's close. Like the hype around it, the interest around it, games are selling out. We got Switches in low stock and high demand. Like this is like the closest we've been. It's been so much fun going online and seeing people like post things like, oh my God, this just happened. And like, I love Roger, but I think it was, so he came on our show and talked about Pokopia, and he was like, yeah, the dialogue is kind of boring. The Pokemon,
Yeah.
I was
gonna
call that out, but I didn't want to sound mean.
But I think that
That's okay. Pat can be mean.
I'll
But
be mean.
he got a preview of it. He didn't really feel it out and like experience it from start to end. He
Yeah.
didn't have that experience from that demo, so I get it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that's more of like Nintendo's fault for like having this weird preview event where they probably should have made it like later in the game where like more is unlocked. Cause like, I think he got a lot of like the tutorial commentary and stuff. But I would go so far to say the Pokemon have way better personalities than Animal Crossing, which is crazy. Like, there's much more going on. I've played, I don't know, 7 or 8 different mini games with the Pokemon. Like,
Jump rope.
there's a jump rope. There's a hide and seek mini game. There's a quiz that they give you.
Hello.
Quizzes, yeah.
Really? That's so cute. I didn't know that.
There's like a little mini game where you have to like look away. Like, and like, it's so fun. I'm sure there's many more. There's like scavenger hunts you can go on. There's so much interaction.
It's so cute.
And-
I wanted to say something.
Oh yeah.
I removed the Chansey plant, and they freaked out at me so mad.
See, I
Where
didn't
did
even
it
get the
go?
Chansey
Why
plant.
did you move it?
I don't even know
Give
what
it
that is.
back. They were so mad at me.
I didn't even get it yet.
I just keep seeing people
loved
take
it.
screenshots of Charmander saying he threw up.
I know.
Have you
I
seen
haven't
that?
seen that in
He-
the
he
game,
goes,
but I'm obsessed with that.
I threw up. Like, why are you throwing up? But I can't wait to find out.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pat. Sorry.
No, I was just saying like the interactions are so good, and like
Yeah.
even when you're not talking to them, you'll see like a little Pokemon, you know, punching a punching bag, and then like 5 other Pokemon will be cheering it on, and it's just like
I know.
it's
And they like
so
talk. Will
cool.
talk to each other. I like that they just like sleep on things all the
Yeah.
time. They're just like beep bopping around. And you can have so many of them follow you. I didn't realize. I thought you could only have like 2 follow you at a time. And then I would just like kept having them follow me. And I'm like, oh my God, is the whole party
Yep.
strolling up behind me? I'm like, oh, my little
You can have, I
friends.
think, 5 follow you, and then
That's so good.
the cool thing
Didn't
about
know
this
that
game is that it's very like you have to make a specific habitat to attract the Pokemon, but each of the habitats have like 6 possible Pokemon you can get from them. So I was watching a little bit of Peyton's stream. You're like an hour and a half in the game, and you had a Pokemon I didn't even get yet. So it's like,
Was it my
which one?
favorite one? Was it the stomach one? He's my favorite.
Gulpin. Yeah.
He's my favorite.
I
And
didn't get
people
him.
were
I
saying
don't
that
have
in my
him.
stream. They're like, I didn't get that one. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I love that it's not like you start out with the same couple. Like we're all going to have Bulbasaur and like
Mhm.
Charmander. But then, yeah, I love like you have different options. So yeah, I got this little guy. He's my favorite. I looked up his name because I've just been calling him Stomach. But
Gulpin.
again, don't bully me because I don't know the names of the Pokemon. Look at this silly little fella.
He's
Look at
amazing.
him.
Oh, he's giving a
I'm
pocket lick.
obsessed with it.
He actually
And
has
he's-
he has an evolution. Did you look
I don't
it up?
want to know. No,
His
I don't want to know.
evolution's
Wait, I
in
want to
this?
get your live reaction to it.
Okay, is it ugly or is it good? What's it called?
His name is Swalot, so it's SWALOT. It's basically
Swalot.
Oh my God, I love him.
he's a
I
bigger
would
version.
die for this man. And he has a mustache.
Yeah, he's a big
Are
old.
you kidding?
Voila. Oh, he is.
This is
cute.
my favorite. I love the little dude because he also has like a power. He can hold your. Oh, look at my
Did you
nice
Did you
princess.
find Smear Guru?
I did.
I'm
I
obsessed with
didn't.
him. I love him, and I think you love him, Peyton.
I'm
He
gonna.
just
I can't
gives
really.
me your
gotta
vibe. He's
look.
one of the new ones.
Oh, the artist one, right?
Yeah.
I haven't found him yet, but I want to get him. But my little stomach man, he can hold your crap for you.
Mm-hmm.
You like can give him stuff and he'll follow you. So people in my chat were like, have him follow you because then if your bag gets full, you can give him your shit and like he'll hold more
Yeah.
stuff.
He'll gulp it up.
He'll gulp it
Gulp it
up.
all
I'm like,
up.
oh my God, I didn't know you
I
were more
love
than a
that.
cosmetic. You're
Yeah.
helpful. Great.
They have their own powers too. Like Charmander can like light fires, and like later help you on smelting like iron and stuff. Like you have Pokemon that can search for you, Pokemon that will teleport you. It's like, it's so cool. Just like the little details that are in this game. There's a lot that I like about this game more than Animal Crossing. I feel like I'm just getting to the point now where I'm like, could possibly design because I have a lot of the powers, a lot of the items and stuff. I said 88 last time
Yeah.
or 80. Yeah.
No, 88. Yeah.
88.
Yeah.
I'd probably be at like a 96.
Wow. Can you
Whoa.
can you guys talk more about
That's crazy, actually.
Actually, I'll give you my little baby experience that
Yeah.
I had because I only played a couple
Give us it,
hours of
yeah.
it. Yeah, okay. Let me tell you about it. So this, to me, I tried to avoid like hearing anything about the game because I knew I was gonna play it a couple days late, and I didn't hear anything about like the content of the game, but I couldn't escape like hearing people talk about the feeling they were getting from the game. And I did see a lot of people say it was giving them like what you said, like 2020 Animal Crossing feelings. Of course, it's never going to be exactly the same because the circumstances are different. It's a different game. But I remember like when Animal Crossing came out, I was having like some tough times. I mean, everyone was, but I was having some tough times. And last week I was having like a little bit of a tough time. And hearing people say like this game is like Animal Crossing 2020 vibes, it made me excited to like give it a go and like see if it can like, I don't know, just like bring me joy. And I feel like I only played a couple hours, but I did have this feeling of like, more recently, I haven't wanted to play a lot of games like off stream or not for the show, just like for my own personal enjoyment. I feel like I haven't been doing that. This was a game that I was like, oh, I'm gonna go like put my Switch out on the TV. And like I can imagine myself like having time to enjoy this one for myself because I did get this like very wholesome feeling. And it was so exciting because, you know, I was very like skeptical on the show last week. Not because I thought the content of the game was going to not be good, but it was more so of like I was trying to take the precautious route of like talking about the game, knowing that people are probably going to buy the Switch 2 for the first time because of it. Like so many of our listeners, I'm sure, may be doing. And so because there have been so many games that we've been so excited about, but maybe haven't ended up as great, I just wanted to be like, let's just wait to see how it comes out. Not that I was doubting like the developers of the game. It wasn't anything like that, but it was more so of like, all right, well, let's just like, let's see how it is. And I really like it. I mean, I don't know if I would still be like, go buy a Switch 2 just for this because it's a big thing. But I will say what surprised me so much about this game is the size of it. Because I only played 3 hours, I feel like I played 0.01% of the game. And in those 3 hours, I was like, there's so much going on. Like someone asked me, do you think the game is baby? Like, do you think the game is for babies? And I was like, if it is, I am baby because like there's so much going on. And I was like, no, I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed actually. Like you can really do a bunch of different things. I can see how some people might be blowing through it quick. I feel like I have been like, okay, let's do this thing first before I start going to new places. Let me get this settled first before I do this. And I can't even imagine making something aesthetically pleasing because I have so many little dudes to take care of. I got to make sure they're all happy before I start worrying about making it pretty. So I'm really excited about the size of the game. And to me, that makes me feel more inclined to be like, I think this could be a good game to have your first game on the Switch 2. Not the only game, like hopefully there'll be more Switch 2 exclusives that maybe the Cozy gamers will like. But I do think this is a really good one to start with. It gives me like Animal Crossing vibes where I'm like, oh, I can see how there is a story, but the game is so much beyond the story. Like if you were to decorate the entire world, I don't know how long it would take you.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Like a million hours.
If you really do compare it to Animal Crossing, you would get to have way more villagers, way more lively. But the thing that really helps me is that it has the little quests, not just from the village, not just from the Pokemon, but from the, you know, the story that goes with it. You have more Pokemon centers to rebuild. You can build the houses. You can build them from scratch and build it like around their habitat and have their house be something you completely created. Or you can build those little huts and like dens and make those.
Yeah, the pre-built ones.
Yeah, I love the different, you know, options. And then, you know what, Pat, I realized that, yeah, I should have been maybe, well, I think I'm glad I took it at my own pace, but like I'm realizing, oh, okay, I should maybe go over and open up these more areas before I start really decorating because I unlocked how to change the colors to everything could be pink. So I'm like, you know, they have a ton of colors. You can change probably most items, not all of them, their color. I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fun. It's easier for me to play through, and I see a lot of the similar things of Animal Crossing where it's like, oh, this Pokemon just came up to me and gave me an emote. This, stuff like that, but it's like more in depth. So I think they were really looking at the Animal Crossing community and making something that they can relate to and they can feel the vibe from, but it's still completely their own and so good. And I've never played the Dragon Quest Builders or Viva Pinata, so I can't compare it to those, but I have played
Same.
a lot of Animal Crossing for myself. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, size comparison, the first area of Pokopia is bigger than all of New Horizons. So it's like, and you get 4 or 5 of those areas. And it's just like crazy. It's crazy. The amount of content, if you literally, and it's cool too because like they're based on locations in the Pokemon games. So if you literally wanted to build up all those towns, I mean, you're thinking 1,000+ hours easily.
That's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
And
Like-
I think we completely underestimated how much content. It was hard to know, but like we knew it was going to be a huge island, but there's so much content.
Yeah.
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 Remember when we were like, is this gonna be like Pokemon Friends, like that little like yarn mobile game? I'm like,
No.
oh, we're stupid now.
It's tough
We
to
look
tell.
dumb.
It's tough to tell because Pokemon recently, at least for me, doesn't have a good reputation. Their modern games aren't great besides like 1 or 2. And like they do release a lot of weird side projects that you never know the scope of them. Pokemon Sleep,
Yeah.
Pokemon like Shuffle, Pokemon Quest.
People were telling us they love Pokemon Sleep, so I think we have to try Pokemon Sleep before we.
Yeah, I'm just
Jump
saying
on
like
them.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying the scope of it. Like we don't know.
Yeah.
They release so many side games like every year. But this one it's looking legit, man. Like I've personally have heard and seen people I finally bought a Switch to. This was it.
Yeah.
Like
That's the most
I've seen that
heard it
too.
from any game yet, and I'm not in on like all the other games communities, but for cozy gaming and for a game that is cozy but also like I don't know, it just calls out like, oh, the Pokemon, it calls out to so many different communities. Like kids could play this, adults playing this, and then the Pokemon lovers are playing, everyone's playing this, you know?
Yeah.
And at the time that you're listening to this, the first Pokopia event is live. So there's actually seasonal events, and there's actually 2 in the game that I know of. I mean, I didn't go to the second one, but there's 2 in the game. They're also not time locked, so you can like change the clock of your Switch and do it right now, whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering if you've been time hopping.
I have been skipping because when you rebuild certain buildings, it takes a day, and sometimes I just want to build.
Sure.
So.
Okay.
But the first event is a like spring kind of like, I don't know what they call it, but it's based around a set of Pokemon Hoppip. So Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff, and it's like a flower event. So you go to these mystery islands we didn't even talk about. You go to these
find out more about it?
Huh?
How'd you find out more about it?
Oh, I've done it.
Was it on? Oh, because you did it. Okay, sorry.
It's
Got it.
pretty. So I won't like spoil too much about what the items are, but there's basically like how these events are gonna work. Like you go to these mystery islands and then you collect a event like ingredient similar to Hello Kitty. Honestly, like they have those event items, and then you use those to exchange for items. And then in addition to that, you can also get those Pokemon that are associated with the items. So.
Now, I heard that you need to be at a certain part of the game to like fully enjoy this quest.
So you only have to have unlocked Drifloon, who's the like traveling ghost guy.
Oh yes, I know.
And he gives you like the ability to go to mystery islands, and you have to.
Oh, the weird one that's like that likes children.
Yeah, the balloon-looking one.
I don't like that one. And then everyone in my chat was like, "Yeah, they're weird," and I'm like, "Yeah, what's going on here?" And I had to find them a doll.
Yeah,
I don't like that one.
He has some weird lore, but he brings you to mystery island, so you have to have that, and then you have to also have the Pokemon Center built because the event is held in the Pokemon Center. So
that's not too crazy.
No.
Couple hours.
That's awesome. I'm excited for that. Do you think they'll keep up with doing these events if it goes well? I think so. Or is this something like Animal Crossing where that's always in the event during those times forever? Is that how it is, or
I
is
think
it...
it's gonna be like that, like where it's already built into the game. So like the first 2 events are already in the game. There's a summer one also, which I won't even talk about because it's not happening yet. But I mean,
We didn't hear a word you just said. You've been
Sorry,
cutting
you
out
cut
so
out
much
for
on
us.
our end.
Oh,
but
no.
I think you said there's a summer one, which you're not even going to talk about because it's not out yet.
yes.
Is that what you
Oh
said?
my god,
Got
you're
it.
good. Yeah.
Wow, he's great.
So there's a
Nailing
summer
it.
one. I would assume there's gonna be Halloween, Christmas. I don't know, like because they have Halloween and Christmassy Pokemon, so like that could be. So I think they're gonna do some more events. These are not time locked. I think the further ones they're probably haven't even worked on yet, so they'll come out and. But Pokemon loves to support their games. If you watch the Pokemon Presents, the first half of those shows are all updates to their mobile games and other side
Right.
games. So I think this game is going to get a ton of support, and we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves here. I think it's going to get paid DLC eventually.
Oh, you do? So
like
what?
items or
There might
more
be a
Pokemon?
new area, I think, with new Pokemon in it.
evolutions or
Shinies?
something. Shinies, yeah.
Yeah, there is no shinies. I wish there was. Yeah.
Is there?
I wish there was
evolutions?
too.
The Pokemon can't evolve, but you can.
Find their evolution.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So like Charmander, you can find Charmeleon and Charizard.
And the
Right.
creepy one I was talking about is Pinsir.
Oh, Pinsir. Yeah, he's a little creepy.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that one looks like.
But some of my favorites are Shellos, which is like this little snail-looking thing.
Little pink. Thing.
Yes. I don't like Girder, who's a big tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Execute.
Oh, the little eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what
like
any of these look like.
Piplup and Makahita. Like, there's so many cute ones, man.
Yep.
So I kind of love that there's something for everyone. Like, even when I find a Pokemon I don't really love, I'm just like, well, you know what? It's really cool that they all help you out and they can build the houses for you. I just think it's so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is going to be a great way for people to learn about Pokemon because you're constantly looking for them, talking to them, and there's a lot of items that are based on Pokemon too, which are cool. So what would you say your score is now that you've played a little bit of it?
15 hours?
I'm at 96.
Over. Oh, not 96.
Not
score.
hours, the score.
Oh, the score,
It's
the
like,
score.
holy
The score.
crap.
Yeah.
No, no,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
score, the
Whoa.
score.
You said 40 hours.
The score,
Okay.
the score.
My score would be a 90. What is yours? 96?
96.
Mine's a 90 right now. I just feel like I'm still scratching the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it will continue to go up. And also while I was playing this, I was thinking how long they have kept this a secret from us. How long do you think this has been in development? This is huge. Was it easy to do because they took stuff from Dragon Quest Builders and just reskinned it? I don't know how stuff works. Like, because this is so polished, so good. Every little Pokemon has a different ability, a different thing that helps you, good dialogue. They're just so cute. They interact with each other. They have this Cloud Island feature. They put so much thought into this. Mini games,
Yeah.
different items. Oh my gosh, daily quests.
We didn't even play multiplayer, but that's like a whole other thing too.
Yeah.
Multiplayer is a whole thing. The lore
Yeah.
runs deep in this game.
Yeah.
Actually, it's very it's pretty sad almost.
There's you find these journal entries
Yeah.
about all of
Yeah.
the past humans and everything. There's a lot.
But I think shortly after, maybe a year or two after New Horizons was out, I think Nintendo was like, how do we do this again with Pokemon? So I want to say it's been in development for at least 4 years. At least.
Damn.
4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes
Um,
sense. It's huge.
Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, that's so cool.
What are you at, Peyton, with your updated score? I mean, it's only
I
been a
think-
few hours, but
Yeah, I've only played 3 hours, so I feel like it's almost like a long demo at that point
Yeah.
for me. But I'd probably give it a 90 with room to most likely go. Because even listening to you guys talk about things I didn't even know were in the game, like mini
Yeah.
games and other things like that, the different types of areas. So yeah, I think it exceeded my expectations for sure. And I think there's definitely room to, because like now I'm seeing people build things too. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of potential. And then especially if they do continue to update it and do more events, bring more Pokemon, like it seems like something that may continue to keep people excited. Like I felt like something we all wondered was like, okay, well, is everybody going to lose interest in a month when Tamagotchi Life comes out? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think
But
so.
we'll see. I don't think so. I think people are going to play Tamagotchi Life,
Yeah.
but I think they're also going to keep playing this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomodachi Life for me seems like it's going to be like a short-lived hype compared to this, because this is going to have events and like just
But
finishing the game.
Tamagotchi Life is also Switch 1. And there are a lot of people, I have seen
That's
a lot
true.
of people, there have been a lot of people who say, I'm buying a Switch 2 for Pokopia, but I've seen even more people say, I'm living vicariously through the people playing Pokopia because I don't have a Switch 2. So I
That
think
is
those
true.
people may be people who jump onto Tamagotchi Life too.
Yeah, but this is like the first game Nintendo's stacking up here for the Switch 2. We're going to get some other good games, I'm assuming, soon too, that make people see the value even more in buying it. I mean, I feel really glad that I bought this back in June when it launched, so I didn't have to go in and buy the Switch and the game at the same time. So for me, I'm glad I invested in it, and this is such a good system seller, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really liking it. There are some things that I'm still like, I don't know how I'm doing this or how to do that. And I wanted to ask you, Pat, when these little Pokemon say they want food, am I supposed to put it in a picnic basket and put it in their place or on a plate? You know?
Yeah, you can like.
I just hand it to them.
Yeah, you can hand them stuff, or you can.
I guess you have to have the right flavor because then
You can place a plate down and then place food on the plate, and then they eat it.
I'm doing it wrong. Mad at me.
Yeah.
And I care, and I think about this now, and I care. So I know I want to play the game.
That's so funny.
The interaction with the Pokemon is one of the
It's
biggest selling
meaningful.
points. Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
so good. And like
Yeah.
as you play this game more, you're going to learn how to swim and fly, and like it really opens up. It's kind of crazy.
It's really cool. So, did you play through this whole story, you think?
No, I
Because
think
it's 40 hours or whatever. I've heard some people online saying they played 90 hours. to get
that's
through.
crazy. I have not finished the story yet. I am definitely in the last area because there's a point in the game where all 3 gates lead to this one area. So I think I'm in the last area, but I've actually kind of slowed down now, and I'm like trying to mess with building and stuff, seeing like what's possible in the game. But it's like Animal Crossing. When you beat the story, you get terraforming and waterscaping. In this game, you get a power that's like crazy. I won't say what it is,
Ooh.
but it's
Yeah,
like
don't.
crazy.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Nice.
So, we actually asked you guys over on Patreon a question. What is your take
About this.
on the massive Pokemon Pokopia hype? Have you played the game yet? Do you not have a Switch 2? Are you not liking it so far? We want to know everything. And we got a lot of comments. We should go over some of these. I will start. All right, Christina, talk to me here. It's an amazing game. My friend went and bought a Switch 2 today so she could play it after seeing others playing it. Another friend picked up the console the day before Pokopia launch day. It's a console seller. In my opinion, this is exactly the hit the Switch 2 needed at this point in its life cycle. I agree. I think you buy a Switch 2 for this. I think you buy a Switch 2 for this and Mario Kart. Donkey Kong's good too, but it's very niche. So
I don't know. I heard the Donkey Kong game is so fun.
it's super fun. Yeah.
I've heard that too. I found a comment that mentions one of Pat's other favorite games too. So this one is from Sun. Sun said, I'll admit, I was a Pokopia skeptic and non-Pokemon player. And while Pokopia started to win me over in the first few hours, it really lost me pretty quickly with 2 big drawbacks. Number 1, it overwhelms you with Pokemon ahead of you being able to comfortably house, much less understand them individually as independent creatures. And 2, the procedurally generated parts of the game, which I was most eager to explore, the Cloud Islands, are all very small, very separate instances with an unnaturalistic mishmash of biomes squished together, and as such, you aren't exploring a large, unique world outside of the one everyone starts for story mode. Both these issues are probably fine to great for Pokemon fans and or people who aren't used to games that borrow from survival sandboxes like Minecraft or colony sims like RimWorld.
I've never even played RimWorld.
But for me, the Pokemon popping out of every corner is overwhelming, and yet the kind of half-hearted town building Pokemon want things, but they don't really need much from you. And non-dynamic exploration is pretty underwhelming. A number of arriving Pokemon I didn't even need to figure out a new habitat puzzle just showed up unannounced or came popping out of the original handful of tall grass tiles. I'll probably dip into multiplayer some, but after 10 hours, the single player just isn't for me. I'm really happy there is a new well-made town builder on the market for those it does work perfectly for. I wanted to read this because there was a joke about RimWorld on the show, because someone was like, I know Pat's talked about how much he likes RimWorld, and Pat's never played RimWorld.
That was a different stream. I wasn't talking about. I'm kidding.
No, but this is. What do you think about this take? As someone who's played much more of it than I have.
Overwhelms you with Pokemon ahead of you being able to comfortably. Yeah. So I mean, at first it is a little overwhelming because you're like, a bunch of Pokemon are popping up and it's like one over there. You see a hint about one, so you have to make that. I don't know. I feel like making your town look pretty and like housing Pokemon the way that you want it is kind of like an end game thing. I would think of this game like a New Horizons, where after you beat the story, then you worry about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will say the multiplayer map, because you can go into the area where the multiplayer is, it is underwhelming compared to the base single player game, because there's so much to explore. There's so many items. Whereas the multiplayer area, you really have to rely on friends and like items and stuff to really do that. So I will agree about the multiplayer, but yeah, I would say if you could just get past the first few hours and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. That's like the fun of it.
10 is a lot. They said 10 hours.
10 hours. Yeah, that is a lot.
I understand that. I think I felt a little bit overwhelmed and not directionless at all, but like that sense of like, what should I do next? Like, where should I go next? What direction should I take? And that's why I decided to just stay in that first area for a while until I completed the Pokemon Center, until like I raised the environment level, until like I just felt comfortable to understand the game. And like, then when I opened up the next area, I felt less overwhelmed because I didn't have as many quests active in the other area. And so I think, yeah, you have to just take it at your own pace and realize, like, some of the things, like taking care of each Pokemon, it's not as important unless you need the environment to go up. And it's actually, sometimes it's pretty easy. Like, so say they need this kind of habitat. I was like, oh crap, I don't know how to make that because I don't have the twine yet. Then I figured out how to get twine, but by the time I found the twine, I didn't even need to craft the items because they actually had that set up there. I just needed to put the fruit on it and move the plate to a different spot. So like they actually have, usually if they need you to find a certain Pokemon, they have a little setup somewhere on that part of the map that you can find.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to be like, oh, I don't know how to craft that, you know?
Yeah. And it's nice that you can move it too, because like people were saying it was funny. I just wanted all the Pokemon in the same spot. But like, Peyton, they can't all go in the same area. And I'm like, no, but for now I can't. I gotta have them all right in front of me. So I would just like, there's one that like needed a I don't know, like a sign. So I was like, I'm gonna take this sign and I'm gonna put it over here. Like, it's gonna go over here with the rest of them. You're all gonna be right here. It's gonna be good. But you don't have to do that. And then like I did it where it was like, okay, we're gonna keep you all over here. Now I'm gonna go through all of you to make sure you're all comfortable. I'm like, you good? You comfortable? Oh, you want a candle? I'm gonna put a candle. You don't like the candle? Okay, I'm gonna put a street lamp. Okay, good. You're good. Move on to the next one. Okay, what do you want? And so I kind of do it like that. And then I'm like, all right, well now let's go back to I've been calling them the Nook Mile goals because they're like Nook Mile goals. I'm like, let's go to the bulletin board. Let's go to the Nook Mile goals. We'll do some Nook Miles. And yeah, so I think it's a kind of thing of like, I think I will wait to decorate.
Oh,
Two.
for sure. Yeah.
But I can understand if maybe like the taking care of the Pokemon, like if you want to just like get to the decorating, like I feel like there is opportunity to start at least like terraforming. I feel like you get more and more items as you go throughout. But I've been seeing people make things so nice without being in the game that long.
Yeah.
So I like
Yeah.
that you can kind of make your own path.
And you know what? If you're not a big decorator and you're not like you don't feel like you're creative and can like come up with a design or whatever on your own. And I've felt like that before, although I do think we're all very creative people. We can do it. But if you overthink it a little bit like me, it's really cool because they actually lay out the like roadmap of what the area could look like or used to look like, and you could just fill it in that way. You don't have to tear it all down, you know what I mean? So I think that's actually really cool. I mean, for those of you who are like huge decorators, you might want to tear it all down and start from scratch. I don't know. But for me, that was actually really helpful. I mean, I might just replace the paths with what I want it to look like, but I have like the basis of, oh, this is where they put it.
And at the store, they have like little building kits. So you can literally buy like an orange building kit and then place it down and it'll be like a house. So you don't even have to be a good builder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kiara. More comments.
Kiara said, Nintendo got her. I caved and bought a Switch 2 yesterday for the game, and it's so cute. Bulbasaur called me his best friend, and I almost cried. I wasn't gonna get it, but I don't want to miss the limited time event coming soon. The FOMO got me. I do think it's worth the hype, but I'm kind of mad that it got me. So what? Lovely story. I love that. But the limited event is not really limited because you can change your clock if you miss it.
So you can go back in time. Yeah.
So if like you get this game in June or something, you could just go back to March 10th and then the event will be there. So that's good.
Lavender Bud addressed me by name.
Oh.
Peyton, thank you. Not in a bad way. Peyton, thank you for sharing your thoughts surrounding the caution you have had about Pokopia. It was really validating for me because I feel the exact same way. I don't have a Switch 2 yet, and I'm waiting for the full reviews. I've heard nothing but good things, so I'm hopeful that Pokopia will live up to the hype. But waiting at this time is just my own personal preference, especially since I'm currently playing Metaphor Refantazio. I'm 30 hours in and I still have about, I got it, I nailed it, right? I still have about 70 more hours to go, and I don't want anything to take my attention and energy away from that just yet. Yeah, well, thank you for saying I validated you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think the good thing about Pokopia too is I think that it's not going anywhere. I think that this seems like a game that has so many hours into it. And I see a couple other comments too about people saying about like, I don't want to rush through it. I'm seeing some people go through it fast. I think that this is a game that you can take at your own pace. We're comparing it a lot to Animal Crossing. I know people are going to be like, you guys are driving me crazy because it's like Dragon Quest Builders, which I've never played. And I'm sorry, I love you so much. I can't compare it. But with like Animal Crossing, I think that people play it multiple different ways. There are people who go to treasure islands and they get a bunch of items real quick and they bang out an island really quick. There are some people that don't do that, and some people have never finished an island. So I think that with a game like this, it's okay to wait. Like, yes, people are really excited about it now, but if you want to take some time to see like how it continues, like I think this is an exciting game to sit by and watch too, because you can watch people build things. Like this is a kind of game I would like to watch other people play in addition to play myself, because it's like Animal Crossing where you get to see people's creativity and like, oh my God, I didn't think I could make that. And I think that's so exciting too. So I think there's something to be said. And if you're still not sure, definitely like, I think there's nothing wrong with waiting to see like how the game progresses and how people do different things with it.
Or try the, maybe if it, I don't know if it's similar either, but like try the Dragon Quest Builders 2 demo. I've heard it's really long.
I played the first Dragon Quest Builders and I loved it. I played Dragon Quest Builders 2. I played like a couple hours and then I dropped it for another game, but very good games. And they have combat in them, so they're a little more involved.
I think that like when I look at the comparison, because people are like, well, Dragon Quest Builder looks like this and this is Pokopia looks like this. I look at it and I'm like, no, but I still want to play Pokopia though, because
Mhm.
it's a little more the colors I like and the cutesiness and the Pokemon, and so it definitely,
The Pokemon set this
definitely,
apart
yeah,
for sure. It gives
yeah,
it
it
so
sets
much
it apart.
personality. Yeah.
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 Maglomanic says, I do not own a Switch 2 yet, but I've been getting very tempted by Pokopia. I'm a mom of 3 that works in accounting. This is my busy time of the year, tax season in the US. I keep thinking once I actually get my taxes done, I'll see how much I'm getting back, which should be a pretty good amount thanks to those 3 kiddos. I'll also have more free time once April 15th goes by. I'll have Fridays off again. I also pre-ordered Tomodachi Life already, so I was thinking I could get the Switch 2 to have that run better on run better also. So that's my plan. Wait about a month, and here's some more long reviews of Pokopia. I also keep hoping to get a cuter special edition Switch 2, like when the
Yes.
Animal Crossing
Yeah.
one came out.
Yeah.
I don't think this year we're gonna get a special edition. I think next year.
Really? Even like holiday time?
I mean, if the sales numbers are off the charts, maybe at the end of this year. But I think next year we're definitely going to be getting a Pokemon one for Winds and Waves. But I don't know about Pokopia,
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know.
I really want a special edition one.
I would buy a Ditto special edition, or
You guys would buy a second Switch too?
well, because I'm filthy rich. Remember?
Of course.
I
can't
would
relate.
trade. I would sell mine though. Like I would transfer everything
Okay.
over, then sell it.
You're going to take the gamble to move your Animal Crossing island again?
I think so.
All right. Shit.
You have to when you get the new one that you want to play on.
Yeah, I feel like they could make a really cute, like, Ditto one.
Yeah.
That
Why
would be really
didn't
cute.
they? Ugh.
So there you go.
They surely had to know this was going to be a big game, right?
I know they can't be like, oh my god. It's literally Animal Crossing crowd is interested, Pokemon crowd is interested, which is huge. And then like the Dragon Quest crowd is probably interested, and then just people that want a reason to buy a Switch 2 or play something on
Even
their
if there
Switch
was
2.
like Joy-Cons, like if not do a full console, I'm surprised there's no like Joy-Cons or a controller or something.
Yeah.
Ditto controller.
I would love a pro controller like Ditto. That'd be cute.
Be really cute. They should make a camera, like how they have the pinata
Yeah.
plant. Imagine a little Ditto camera. Can you use the camera in the game? No, right? In multiplayer? Did the camera pop above their faces? You know what I mean?
I don't think
No, right?
I don't think so.
Just kidding. They don't need a
don't know.
camera then, I guess.
But they could add it in later.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a good game so far, and
Mhm.
I'm excited to see it continue to thrive and more people pick it up as the months go on and the Switch becomes more valuable with more games. So, yeah.
Yeah. I personally think it's, if I had to do a ranking Switch 2 game so far, it would be at the top. I think Pokopia, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, and then kind of goes downhill from there. But I liked Kirby, Mario Tennis, but like those aren't, award winners, let's just say. Okay. We will continue on the longest episode ever after this ad. Thank you guys so much for listening.
It's the finale, and this is the final email of the show of this season.
Are you going to
So
sing
we
your
have-
intro? Wait, are you going to sing your intro?
Men's mail time, it's time for the show. I forget the song.
Yeah,
But
I was gonna add something, but that was perfect. Yeah.
You don't
Oh,
need to-
really? Don't worry about it. He was gonna say.
They don't know. Okay, they don't know that unless they listen to our after show.
Yeah, listen to it. You'll find out.
You'll
what
find
we're
out the
talking
lore.
about. Mhm. Well, we had so many good emails come through, so thank you guys. This one here is from Lauren, and it is a hot take. Woo! If you'd like to send us a hot take or a question, you can email us to slowburncast@gmail.com, and hopefully we'll read yours on the show. It says, firstly, I love you all and I love the pod. I look forward to it every week. Whoa. Here's a hot take. The obsession with finding a game that sticks or has lasting power is low-key ruining the enjoyment of gaming. It turns playing into an exhausting and never-ending search for perfectionism rather than what it should be, an appreciation of each game for what it is. it's almost like people can't enjoy a game because they are already thinking about if it's the best or if there will be better, and it's making people burnt out from gaming altogether. Instead of finding the game, I would love to hear more about all the little joys in games that simply exist, bring fun, and pass by. So I feel like, ooh, the steam is coming off of Pat.
I was like, what
do
is
you
that?
have to say, sir?
I mean, not that I have anything to
Is
say.
it
It's supposed to be a
sizzling out
hot
or is it
take.
burning
I wanted
up?
some sound effects.
I mean,
Wow.
I feel like this is targeted to us. We are a little bit guilty of talking about which games stick or have lasting power, but rightly so, because, when we find a game like Pokemon Pokopia and it does, have this big community around it, it's really exciting. So that's kind of what I think we are looking for. And maybe, maybe this is true. What do you guys think?
I think it's tough because the genre that we cover, some of these games are meant to be played forever or hundreds of hours, thousands of hours.
Yeah.
So I think that has to be a factor in some of these games. Now, a game like, I don't know, Thrifty Business that is upcoming, I don't think it's people are probably going to play it.
Expect that.
I don't expect that. My expectations are not
Right.
like that. So, I mean, I think that is definitely a factor. I don't go into every game thinking like, oh my God, can I make 40 videos about this and like, have a community go around? But it is nice. It's nice to do that. But I actually do agree with their point. Like, I think a lot of people go into these games thinking like, is this the next Animal Crossing? Is this a moment right now where it's like, just enjoy the game for what it is. Some games aren't meant to have that lasting power. And, I'd argue that there's a lot of smaller, even like 3 to 10 hour games that have impacted me a lot, compared to some of these like longer games. So I kind of do agree. As content creators though, we do want to find that next game that we can like stick with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also think maybe this is a hot take. I think there's some people out there that like first impressions and like reviews and like finding games and stuff more than actually playing them. I think there's a crowd out there that just likes, like, I think there's a crowd that likes seeing Min try out 10 cozy games and just hearing their opinion and moving on. Like, so I think that is in there too, but.
Yeah. I'm over it. I agree. It ruined gaming for me, low key. I feel like I absolutely was like someone who I was playing a different game like every stream, doing a bunch of videos of like, here are all the games I played this month, and I would try to get like 10 games, or I would do the end of the year rankings where I'm like, I gotta get 50 games, I gotta play 75 games because I want to show you all as many games as possible. I would love to show you all of the different games. And then because of that, I would play every game like one time on live, and then that was it. And then, or I would just play it by myself, or I played a few times by myself, and then on to the next one, whether I really loved it or not. And it just made me like not enjoy gaming at all as much, which is why I don't really do that kind of content anymore. Like I don't really do a lot of reviews, or I definitely do first look still, as I did first look for Pokopia last night. But I'm trying, and I said this I think on the last show or the one before, I'm trying to be more intentional with the games that I want to focus on, not only for like content reasons, but just for my own. Like I feel like I like getting deeper in these, specifically the open-ended games. We're not talking specifically about games that are like an hour or 2 hours long, which I love as well. But when picking these open-ended games that you can get like a lot of hours out of, I'm really trying to figure out like, what are the things that are most exciting to me, and also giving myself permission to like revisit games that I really liked. And there doesn't always need to be an excuse for it. Like I definitely have been someone who I'll only revisit a game when there's a big update. Like, why did I wait so long to get back into Cult of the Lamb? I needed the Woolhaven DLC. Why did I wait to get more into Moonstone Island when they did the Evo update? Like, these are good reasons to revisit it. But I feel like I am someone that always was like looking for something new to like go back to a game, rather than just like focusing on what is bringing me joy and like what I'd like to, I don't know, I think like with Moonstone Island specifically, it was the first time other than Animal Crossing that I got so far in a game that I felt so like I'm so far in the game, and I like that feeling because it wasn't something that I ever had before. So I'm definitely trying to do more of that now, and also not worry too much about like, is this the game? I don't know anymore. I don't care. If I like it, I'm gonna play it. If I don't, I'm gonna move on and be excited about other games, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard for me to say if that's what I'm always doing, is looking for the game that sticks or has lasting power. Because I think I can still look at a game and be like, oh, Japanese Rural Life, I don't think that's going to be the next huge game, but I still think it's a great game and it's good for certain times. And same with like games that are on my backlog that I want to play. Like I know it's really good and I want to play it eventually, but there's so many games that it's just like the part I really agree with here is it is so exhausting to play whatever is hyped up at the time and then move on, especially if they're a smaller game or if it is a game like Pat said that it's meant to have hundreds and hundreds of hours. Like I love farming games, and some of them maybe it's a 40-hour story, but that's still a lot of time to commit. And if it's not like as a creator, if it's not really, people don't seem to like really want to see it beyond a first look, it's easy for me to just move on and still want to play it, but I'm like, well, now everyone's playing Pokemon Pokopia, you know what I mean? So I've just been trying to be a little more like sticking myself with more games this year. Like I'm getting back into what like is really fun, like Infinity Nikki. That one sticks for me and I really like it. And I've had times where I'm like bored of it, but then I've gone back and I really enjoy it still. And then there's others where I like really want to play it, but then I feel like I wasn't as in it on it. Like I wasn't feeling 100% there with Star Sand Island in the early access, but like maybe later I'll try it again. So I feel like I'm kind of like wishy-washy with the hot take because I kind of agree, but I also feel like it's maybe a different thing for me because I think I can still appreciate a game for what it is, and not every game is looking out for what sticks, but definitely when I do play a demo, I think I might be looking at it from this perspective of like, this is not the next thing. Like
Yeah.
I think
Sure.
I'm guilty of it with that. But yeah, I think it's good mindset to have of just let's just look at this game for what it is and not for what it should be. So I think it's a good reminder overall.
Yeah.
But
And realistically, like, can we even count past one hand how many games have like quote unquote stuck? Like Animal Crossing, Stardew, Dreamlight Valley,
Palia?
Palia. Yeah,
Would
I would say. And
I guess it depends on everyone's definition of like sticking. Like how many people playing is
like even
is
people
sticking,
that
you
are
know?
like actively playing and streaming it and making videos and like communities surrounded about. I don't know if I could think of a fifth. Maybe Pokopia is the fifth. Like I don't. There's been.
I feel like sometimes it's people like playing the game, but maybe there's not a lot of content on it, because I'm always surprised like when I play Coral Island and I'm like, are you guys still playing? Because I feel like I haven't seen a lot of content on it anymore. But it is still there, of course.
Mhm.
And whenever I play Coral Island, people are like, I love Coral Island. This is my only farming game. So I feel like the content side that we see on our feeds also gets in our head of like, oh well, we're not
Yeah.
seeing the people we're subscribed to play this, so is this game still popular? And then we'll look it up on the show, be like, well, how many people are playing XYZ game? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, a lot are still playing it.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, did you say Dreamlight Valley too?
Mhm.
yeah.
I would say that sticks. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think like it is nice. Like I do like when I see people play the game though, I do want to play. Like I'll watch someone play a game. I'm like, I want to play.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people do have that too. So that
Yeah.
makes it tough, because then when, everybody's playing so many games, you may have that feeling a lot. And then it doesn't stick. You're like, oh, I just got this game because I saw these people playing it, and 2 weeks later, now they're not playing. Well, what the heck? I wanted to play while they're playing.
Mhm.
That's tough too. But like, I feel like it depends like what's going to keep you excited and like what's going to keep you wanting to play the game. And I really like games like Animal Crossing and maybe like Pokopia as I play more, that it feels like there are different ways you can play the game. And same thing with like Stardew. I'm like, oh, we could always do another run of Stardew. We could always like start over and like do a new farm. So I think
Yeah.
things like that get me excited too for games.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
thinking about this the other day. Like, Minecraft has been supported for a long time. So is Stardew. So I think not only is there a little bit of luck about what game really takes off and stuff, but there's also something to say about if you continually are updating your game
Mm-hmm.
and how long that like lasting power it has. Like, we had another email we didn't read today, but it was about like Everhome and had an update, and like people are getting back into it from the start, and like it's really promising now, and I feel like that's good. And like we saw this indie world that we talked about today, and that puppy game was in it, and that how it's been blowing up on like socials of people talking about this game and how it's gonna break their heart. And that game had been out for a while on Steam, but now it's getting this second like wind. So I think sometimes, yeah, it takes a little bit of marketing too to like get that game out there and get people talking about it. And other games like Story of Seasons, they have their moment, and they, yeah, I mean, it's just how the gaming world moves. But I
Yeah.
really liked this hot take, and thank you for sending it to us, Lauren.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the email, and thank you guys for a wonderful season 3. What
Three
a-
of us.
It did feel like a long season. We had the winter break, then we had,
Yeah.
it's been 2 years.
Now it's over.
Kind of. It's spanned 2 years.
Oh my god.
Whoa. That's wild.
Crazy.
Wild.
But thank you guys so much. Just as a reminder, we have a bunch of content over on Patreon, our after show. We're going to be doing an after show for this episode. And we'll only be gone 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And we'll have a new episode for you for season 4. We'll announce some new things for season 4. And also, hopefully, our PAX recording. So our in-person panel, that should be really fun. So, yeah, if you are in the area, PAX East, we will be there Saturday. Guaranteed.
Well, we'll also be there the other days, but we don't know like what time.
But our panel is Saturday. If you can only do one day,
We'll definitely be there on Saturday.
Yeah.
We won't be chilling at the Airbnb the whole day.
No.
We will be there
Yeah.
in cute outfits,
Mhm.
matching.
I'm gonna be wearing
Right?
suspenders, so I hope you guys don't wear suspenders.
Well, we'll
Why
have to
not?
see.
We are.
Well, we pretty much are. I mean,
I won't be. All right.
Oh.
What were you gonna say, Min?
You know, I was doing something so important that I definitely remember what I was gonna say. Catch it
Yeah.
on the afterburn because I forget. Bye.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for an amazing season 3, and we will see you in a couple weeks for season 4. Bye, everyone.
All right. Bye.
bye.